Merry Christmas. Yeah, he's watching right now. Merry Christmas to you all. This is going to be a weird podcast. No. It's kind of a weird, usual podcast. I had the breakdown today, or actually last night. So I'm sitting to my plate. Well, people make me watch this is all. So like I said, but that's it. And I'm not going to have to use it. I'm not going to do this. I've already because tonight it's going to be Christmas tonight. And maybe I'll get into a little bit of food and whatnot. I ain't got nothing to show. So that's a bit fun. But maybe that's maybe that's not big enough. Whoa. Even right, a little big. So yeah, I hope you can we're here to talk about Christmas memories, rough, I hate to talk too much about my English about rough. I'm going to say that there's a strong push right now. A very strong push. Here's my hand. For people to plan, strong push about feeling and other. By the way, if you do, I don't know how to get you on. I don't know how to get you on. This week, here we go. Bad idea. Oh, bad idea. So if you do decide to do it, let me know in the chat. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Let's say forward, buddy. Yeah. Ah, because it's good enough. I think with my earlier video, it's not like that. That was Christmas tonight. This is my last thing. Maybe if I can do one tomorrow, I'll do one information. Right. It's going to be Christmas. I got here's my yeah, look, one of the thoughts. I don't know. They're not necessarily just one when I shuffle down, you get a question next. Not in how about that. I guess having interest or the really Christmas is celebrated on December 25th instead of March 25th. That's you can first that's 8 for the 8th month after March, first month. I'm in I remember that stuff. For some reason, last month. No, it's the 10th month. October is the 8th month. September is the 7th. Yeah. 8. September. The rest of the month, January, February, I'm telling you right now, to October, that won't add up to what is happening while you celebrate Christmas. The whole calendar has that. You need it start March. 15 around. You need next week. So here's India, but I don't know. About I think my favorite was when I was like 7. I stayed up all night. Monday, Sunday, stayed up all night. With my little budget, I do like a cable TV. Maybe not that. But stay up in there and couldn't sleep. But it's like, it's happy. I lost like 10 kids. Big Dallas. That injection. I stayed up all night. I didn't know I was getting that yet. That people were going to be hacked. People were going to be doing it. I can tell you. And bringing back Thanksgiving Christmas, don't even Christmas. It was pretty cool. That was still all night. Maybe I didn't do it. Right. It's alright, but I don't even think about it. I have to go back to it. So that's a lot of it. I was caught in the game. I slipped in my game. Put them on my video. Right after week. I was caught them all. Caught them all. Even weird. And stuff up. Very quick. So, Scotland, Christmas is a big time of year. A lot of people live in the South of Europe. Nervous. They're worried too much about just like this. The idea is not. You are. Needing a stop. And I love this. Look. That's what it's all about. Not going to get up 10 minutes here and anything. You got to remember, you got to celebrate it. Now, trouble about not fighting, not doing. I'm actually kind of glad that because you can kind of have to You got to do it outside. And just kind of talk about what you do. Oh, I got a shit ton of comments from this thing there. I think I gotta get, yeah, Billy Kid is here. Let's try this out. Do I got you on, bud? Hell yeah, do I got you on?
Yeah, but can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but your audio, it's like we
Oh
can't.
shit.
We cannot even understand what you're saying. So maybe
I got no
refresh
option.
it. I don't know.
I got no options, man.
I don't understand why the audio is like that. Even if you're using your phone, why would the audio be like, you know, maybe restart it or something.
Any better?
No, I'm hearing a real bad staticky sound. Now go ahead and talk again. Yeah, it's really hard to understand what you're saying. I don't understand why. No, this is like never. This has never happened on your.
I only poured my guts out. I only poured my guts out. That ain't better.
Well, I can hear you. We still hear the static in the background, but yeah, it seems like I can hear you talking better.
I turned my heater off, so I'm hoping it'll turn off in a second. Maybe that'll work. I don't know.
Yeah, I can hear you a little bit better now and understand you better, but there's still this. I don't understand it's so staticky and just something in the background.
Well, I'm running on shit right now.
Are you using your cell phone, right? Right
now? Yeah. Oh God.
Yeah, that laptop battery just died on you, huh? Is that what happened?
Oh, you got the death battery. But I thought you.
Yeah, can you see the chat, Hoff? At all?
Yeah, now I can.
Yeah, read the chat. A lot of people, everybody's hearing this buzzing. It's like a buzzing noise. And Matt says
no,
I
I'm waiting for my fan to go off. I think that's good. Normally I can go around that, but this didn't go off.
Yeah. Hey, I got a suggestion for you. Is there any way you can just refresh the screen? Don't get out of the screen.
How about that?
That's really not helping anything.
No. What about now?
No, there's still get the big staticky noise. Try to refresh the screen. Don't go out of it like go out of StreamYard and then come back in. But don't cancel the stream. Maybe. Yeah. Let's see if that works. Maybe that'll clear it up. Maybe it won't. Could be a YouTube thing. I don't know.
There?
Fixed it. You fixed it, dude. I knew it. You fixed it. There's no more staticky noise. Yeah, there's no more staticky noise anymore. Yeah.
Well, damn, dude. I poured my heart out for like 15 minutes, and now it's all for naught.
Dude, we were like trying to get your attention in chat, but I know you're on your phone, so it's really
hard. Yeah, I'm not used to this. If you didn't hear anything I said Merry Christmas to all. Christmas, it's not the exact thing we think it is, but we celebrate it for the right reasons, hopefully. And that's the way I feel it. And I was talking about Christmas memories. Maybe we should just start from the beginning.
Yeah. Man, if you want, go start again. Because we couldn't understand you at all. It was just a bunch of gibberish.
I don't understand me at all either.
Oh man. Many of us don't understand ourselves, let alone you. But
no, so what I'm saying is like my shit's fucked. All right. I can't stream through my usual rig. I got this going on. I'm going by the seat of my friggin' pants right now. I'm glad that everyone's here. I'm so glad everyone's still watching. I mean, that's amazing. I wanted to be here tonight because I love you people. I wanted to talk to y'all, and I wanted to say Merry Christmas to y'all. And I was really upset when I couldn't do that. You know what I mean? And I just kind of wanted to like I had a big show planned for tonight, and all that fell by the wayside. And I just said, "Hey, well, let's just make do with what is, and still try to have the right message and whatnot, I guess, and just show that I show up. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna I don't let anyone down. If I have to go to this point to make it happen, I'll do it. I'm here for you guys. I will be. I felt terrible when I couldn't do my show tonight. But on the other hand, what I was saying is the fact that all of that crap fell by the wayside that I was planning for tonight. All that hate, all that dark energy. And now it gives us the chance to actually just be free and talk about just good memories, Christmas, and everything like
Oh,
that. You
this will
know.
be fun.
So,
Oh, I love
so
it.
yeah, it's a different Hoffcast. I apologize for the first 15 minutes. I really do. For anyone who's watching, I'll try to cut that out later. But I think it'll be fun to just like have fun tonight. Let everything else roll off. All the nonsense, all the pressure, all of the politics and the hate. Let it roll off. This week is for our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And like I said, probably not celebrating it on the right day, but regardless, we know the reason for the season. And that's Jesus Christ. So, what is one of your best memories, Billy, of Christmas?
Oh man, I have so many. I mean, so like Christmas, right? You know, as a kid, it was, we counted the days down. Like I remember, like in third grade, we made this thing in school, and it had like a ring, like those rings, paper rings. You make these paper rings. Each ring represented a day, right? So as you got closer to Christmas Day, you would take a ring off. So that thing was getting shorter and shorter and shorter, and we had it hanging, hang from the ceiling, kind of, and it was interesting, and um, but like my favorite Christmas, gosh, there's so many of them. I think when I would when to be with family, cousins, uncles, aunts, grandmother, your parent, everything. That was fun. And it was when we were growing up. It was like every Christmas we all got together at grandma's house, and we had
Yep,
you know
same.
dinner, and we got to play with our cousins. I have a cousin that's my age.
Or fight, one or the other. But
I had a sis. My sister has a cousin that's her age, so we all, but I think for kids, it was all about getting those toys.
yeah,
It,
absolutely.
I think one of my favorite Christmases was when I got a bunch of Star Wars stuff. It
Yeah,
was
man.
right after the first movie. I got the Tie Fighter, the X-wing fighter. I got a lot of the figures, and it was just really neat. That was one of my favorite ones, I
Like
think.
my favorite gift, man. I probably got about like it was right when those lightsabers were coming out, like 15 years ago. And I got the Darth Vader lightsaber for Christmas. That's probably my favorite gift of all time, dude. Like I still have that thing. The LEDs are a little shoddy now, but I still love that thing so much. I love my Darth Vader lightsaber. That was like my whole childhood. I dreamed of having a lightsaber because I love Star Wars, and then
Me too.
owning one. It was like the coolest thing of all time. You know, I couldn't believe it. I still love that thing, man. I appreciate everything that I've ever got in my life. I really do. I appreciate when anyone thinks of me. And that's why I tell other people to think about people this time of year because it goes a long way. It really does, man. Like, you think about these memories you have with people and all the good times. Sometimes, not so good. Have you ever had any of those?
Um, Like where the Christmas didn't go so well, like that. Like if you've seen the movie Christmas Vacation,
Yeah, well, who hasn't? Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean.
I mean, a
Everything goes
million times.
wrong on
Yeah.
that. That's just everything goes wrong, you know. But honestly, I'll be honest with you. Every Christmas goes off really well. I can't even remember a time that it didn't. You know.
Same
Did you?
here, man.
Hey, did you ever open like when you were a kid? Did you ever like open a present like when your parents weren't there? And did you ever go into the tree and like open a present up that's for you and to see what's in it and then like take
No,
it back up? I did it one time. I did it one time.
I never did that. I want to hear that story, but I did. My parents, they used to, when I was like younger, they'd put like one gift under the tree just to like entice, you know. And the wrapping paper they put on it was white and I could see through it. So I was like, hey, I'm getting Deer Hunter 2 for PC this year.
Yeah, I remember the
Yeah.
deer hunters. Those were fun.
Deer Hunter 2, man, that's old school. But I
Mm-hmm.
never wanted to spoil it for myself. That was kind of spoiled for me. You know, I saw it, like I just picked it up. I was like, oh, I can see through this. I'm excited for this. I can't
You
wait to
know,
shoot some deer in the face.
for me, that one night opened up. I was in third grade, and I opened it up. You know, you can feel it, right? And I opened it up, right? And guess what? It was Spider-Man. It was the Spider-Man figure that was like tall, like big, like a plastic figure, but
Hmm.
it would do things like you could move the arms and and I was like so like cool, man. It was so
Have you
awesome.
seen the new Spider-Man movie?
No.
I haven't either.
It looks
I,
pretty cool, man.
I want to eventually, but I haven't seen it yet. I haven't had time, man. Like, been busy as hell, and then all this shit dripping down. I was so excited for the stream tonight, and then last night when everything just went down, I was so disappointed. I knew it was going to be rough tonight, but I still wanted to come and talk to you guys because, like, that's
Yeah,
I
man.
enjoy this community so much, and I think right now is the time to enjoy the community because I want to share my love for you guys. It's Christmas time. I love all of you. You know, Matt, you, Billy, Stephanie. Everyone else who watches on a regular basis. I know it's kind of a weird time. They're not used to this right now, so we might not have the viewers that I hope to have or the people to watch. But at the same time, I still know this will stay up, and I want everyone to know that I appreciate all of you. And probably my best Christmas gift is just like this year of being so lucky to have viewers in this community. Um, really great people that I've met over this year who are like minded and kind hearted. And it's breathtaking, man. It's humbling to have people like you around and everyone here who shows up every Tuesday, and that's why I wanted to be here, and that's why I felt bad when I couldn't do it. I love you all, and I hope you'll have a Merry Christmas. Not in the stream. I'm just so appreciative of you guys. Really am.
And we are appreciative of you as well. And uh, and I was looking for you, dude. I was looking for you. I think a lot of us were looking for you. Like, cause usually you put that thing up, a couple hours
Well, I
before.
did put a video up earlier that said, and I don't think I can do it tonight. And yeah, I was like, fuck it, I'm doing it tonight. I don't care how it happens, and I'll work through it. You know, that's the kind of guy I am. I don't like to submit to anything that is a challenge, so I try to overcome those. And even that, if that means having um, this, I think showing up is half the battle, and that comes to anything in life, you know.
Yeah, man. I'm super happy you made it happen. You had to use your phone and a couple of hiccups there, but bam, you're here, and
Well, I'm worried about the future a little bit. I'm not gonna stay on this topic long because I want to get back to positive things. But if I have these troubles continuously, then I don't know, you know, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to save up some money and get some new equipment, I guess, and that might take a minute. So this might be the new norm. Who knows? But that doesn't matter because right now we're all just trying to be happy. Matt Brooks says, cheers to you, Hoff, you too, Bill. Great guy, Matt Brooks. What a great
Yeah,
guy right
Matt is
there, man.
really cool.
What a great guy.
A fun guy to talk to, and yeah.
And you're welcome to join. I put that in there.
Yeah, Matt, get
If
up
you're
here.
not, we'll do it backstage. You know, Matt, he doesn't like to really do live stuff, but I think he
comes on
should.
live. He comes up live. He came on my show the other night.
I know a lot of people go on your show that don't go on my show live, like Turbo Turd and him. You know, I think they just I get on a roll sometimes, and I just don't think people want to cut in there, and I apologize for that, but I do want everyone's input.
Hey, I caught your song just this evening.
That song, dude, I appreciate your comment. I saw your comment as well. I've been busy trying to fix this stuff, but I saw your comment. That song, dude, I wrote in an hour or less and just did it, and that was it. Like, it was weird. Those songs just kind of fall out of you, and it might be on the edge a little bit. I apologize for the foul language, but I think everyone gets what I'm saying. You know?
Man, I appreciated it. I was like, man, dude, he's like doing something I would like to do. It's like,
do it, dude. Do it.
Yeah, I know, but man, you just hit the nail on the head right there. Yeah.
And it was weird though, man. I didn't write that song like over days. I wrote that song in an hour. And I don't even think it's that great, but I'm getting views on it, which is very surprising. To me anyway.
The lyrics, yeah, very profound, but very true, you know, and, you know.
I was just pissed off, man. I'm getting sick of all this. I feel like the hands are tightening around our throats every day.
Yep, exactly.
And that's what made me write that. So, like, yep. I just feel like we have to do something. We have to say something, or else we're not going to have it tomorrow. Because every single day they come out, you know, this alleged president Biden comes out and tells us and this alleged doctor Fauci comes out and says, "Hey, we got to lock down. We got to get boosters. Hey, you got to get your booster."
Yeah, you gotta get your boosters. Hey man, here's my booster right here. There's my
that's the booster. I love it, dude. I love
booster, baby.
Yes, sir. Amen.
Well, I'm getting my booster right now.
Alcohol kills the disease, by the way, in case you didn't know. I know because I haven't had it and I drink a lot.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
If you don't want to get it, drink.
It's very true. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. You know.
Allegedly.
We want to keep it positive, but you know, what does the new year hold for us? We know what they're trying to do. Have you seen this bill that has come out? It's going through committee in New York State, right?
What's this one?
The bill says now if they pass this and the governor signs it, it will pretty much give the authorities the ability to apprehend or arrest anybody they deem as a public health threat or a threat to the safety of the public, in their opinion. You know, so, you know, that's a pretty significant.
Well, New York is fucked. California is fucked. We're starting to see almost like I hate to say it, dude, like a civil war, a separation of states, but they're not connected. They're not adjacent sometimes. We're seeing like people plans planted all over different segregated parts of the United States. It's weird, man, because you can look at these places that are like New York. You can look at these places like San Francisco or Seattle or Portland, Oregon. Nice kitty. But you can look at these places and you see the difference of the fear mongering, the agenda pushed, the lockdowns, the mandates, the laws. It's not a law yet, not legal yet. But you see the difference compared to states like, as Matt says, Texas. Don't ruin Texas, and you see that happening. But how much longer do we have before we end up like Australia, something like that? They're trying to spread out like a cancer from these liberal areas. You know what I mean? And they're always blue. They're always extremely populated. They're always the people who get so involved in this shit that they can't see the forest from the trees. You know what I'm saying? When you're that into a society or a city and you see everyone around you who is that involved in themselves and there's so much influence going on around you, it's hard to see the forest from the trees. It really is. And these people get so involved. I'm not saying that people aren't gay, but people become gay. I'm sorry if that's offensive, but it's true. People, like, not just that, they start dyeing their hair, start getting tattoos, piercings, shit like that. Nothing wrong with that. I apologize if you have any, but the influence on these things, it becomes more than a lot of people can handle. And then you see the same thing happening with places like New York, California, blue states, no, blue cities, liberal, and all of this festering wounds are coming straight out of them. The same things with the lockdowns, the blue haired people, the crying, the whining, weak people. And yeah, that's the way I feel about that. I just think that we're going down a bad path with these places, and they're trying to spread this cancer like crazy. Uh, a lot of us aren't going to stand up for it, or stand for that, and we're going to stand up to it, including myself. That's why I do this. But
And that's a good point. You bring up a good point. It's like to stand up to it. Like, look, when we stand up to our government, even when we stand up to them, we are putting ourselves out there as an individual or whatever, saying, look, we know what you're doing is wrong. I know what you're doing is wrong as a government. Why are you doing this to me? But you're putting yourself out there. A lot of people don't want to get in the limelight. They don't want to put themselves out there
they
to
don't want to
be
sound
a
crazy
target.
because the media has dictated them into a state of, this is where I'm right and you're wrong. I see that with my parents and my family and shit, dude.
Yep,
It's
yep, yep.
crazy.
Me
It's
too.
it's insane. Like, they're like, you're wrong about everything, and they don't even have a foot in the door to try to see the other side. It's crazy. They don't even try to. Indoctrination, brainwashing to a fullest extent. To when you're so one-sided about something that you won't even question it or criticize that side. Do you know what I mean? Like that. That's insane. That when you know you're being when you got to dig down your throat and you're not gay, that you're being forced into some crazy shit. And they're so used to these leaders, and they hate Orange Man bad so much that they'll do anything that the other side tells them, even though Orange Man made the vaccines and they said that they would never take the I said the word, they'd never take that shit unless it wasn't under him. So it's a weird hypocritical time we're living in right now. It's very hypocritical. I think that everyone uh, are in tribes. It's tribal think. No one wants to go against their own side, and I will in a heartbeat. Not you guys, obviously. I know you guys understand me, but what I'm saying is, when it comes to politics and like this guy, this person or this person, it becomes a fucking shit show, and they don't realize that neither of those people are for you.
Exactly. They're playing for the same freaking team, and that team is the team who they are against the people, and the people are the people. We are supposed to be the masters of our government, but somehow or another, everything
That's why
got
they're trying to
switched
take away the
around.
second.
Yeah, they definitely, because if they take away our Second Amendment right, we know what's going to happen. We're going to end up, possibly like some of these other nations. Australia just comes to mind.
Australia, dude, they're effed.
Miss Stephanie, did you read her comment? Yeah, you see this? They just opened the borders now, and I can go anywhere she wants. That's great. That's
Right.
awesome. Maybe they're coming to their senses. I don't know.
Well, the fact is, I mean, like, I don't think this is when I said it earlier, like the hands tightening around the throat. They're not gonna let up. Once you gain power from something and you know that you have that power, you're not gonna let it go. Especially when you have that much money like these people. Like they know they can do this and no one's gonna say anything about it because the media is owned by these people. The same people who are fucking us over. Like that's what's happening.
Exactly.
So
I mean,
you can't see anything that's true on news or cable or mainstream shit, which is taking over YouTube. It's taking over Reddit. It's all owned now. It's all communist China bullshit. All this stuff's been taken over 100%. And you can't see the truth. And they're scaring the shit out of people right now to try to make them think one way. And I know us watching right now, us participating, we know this. We know this. But a lot of people out there who don't understand that there is independent journalism or media or there's an alternative to they put it down as false, as it's fake. And they don't understand that they're getting the fake news.
Exactly. So
it doesn't matter how much you present it.
Yep.
Go ahead, Billy.
Yeah, I was just saying misinformation. I mean, come on. So we have the liars, you know who they are, and they're telling us, you know, that the truth tellers are giving this misinformation when the actual truth is these liars are doing it. These people who are controlled by multinational corporations. Okay, multinational.
Look up BlackRock. Look up George Soros. Look up, the Rothschilds. I'm gonna get banned for all that.
Look,
for sure.
Money, big money. Big money. Like the Rush wrote a song. Big money goes around.
Big money goes around the world.
Yeah.
I love
great
it.
song.
Great album.
Yeah, great album.
I like Power 80s Windows. Rush, but anyways.
Yeah. Oh, did you see the new Rush commercial for their beer?
No.
Rush?
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Yeah, the Rush
came
beer.
It came out like today.
Oh, no, I didn't see that one. I saw their promotion.
Yeah, there are other ones. Yeah, there's a new one.
I would love to order that, but they don't ship it in from Canada here. I tried to. It's expensive, but but yeah, big money goes around the world for sure, man. And I don't think a lot of people who are under the will of these media corporations and these people, George Soros, Rothschilds, BlackRock, Comcast, even it's a smaller one. It's owned by, but all these media conglomerates are owned. It's like six conglomerates. They're all owned by like 4 different people, and who knows who's above them? I'm telling you the names I know. Klaus Schwab, he wants that freaking fourth industrial revolution for sure, and they want Elon Musk Neuralink chips in our heads. They want these Google glasses telling us VR and metaverses all around us, or it's Facebook, but they both do the same thing. They're both, and if you didn't notice already, Google, you try to search something on Google, you don't get the results anymore. They'll tell you in 0.64 seconds, they give you 8 million results, but when you click on it, you get 12 pages. What's up with that?
That is true. You're not getting all the results. Of course, you're
not. They're dictating.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think about this?
Is it definitely trying to swear a mind a particular way?
I want to say hey to Mitts. I love Mitts. Merry Christmas to you if you celebrate. If not, happy holidays to everyone. But Mitts, always love seeing you here. Thank you. And if you want to provide information for me, I love it. Sometimes I just can't talk about it, but sometimes Mitts, she'll send me some stuff in my email, and it's like it's spicy, and I just can't talk about it on YouTube, but it's there. It's on point for sure. So glad to have you people here. Merry Christmas to you all. I love you all. Or happy holidays. So, Billy, what do you want for Christmas this year?
Man, I want freedom. I want freedom for our nation, for the world. I want this tyranny to end. That's what I want for Christmas.
Same. I also want a gold chain.
You want to
I
go?
want to look like a rapper.
Well, gold's expensive now. Now, this could be really cheap priced right now. It may go way up. Who knows? But I mean, gold's like 100.
Yeah, well, yeah.
An ounce. It's a lot of
silver
money.
Is where it's at. You need to get the silver.
Yeah, silver. I'll be honest with you, silver. This is sterling silver, and it's still pretty nice, but it's not pure silver, but it's sterling. So
silver's where nice. The gold standard fell off. The silver is where it's at nowadays.
Way more tradable too. Way more tradable.
Absolutely.
Way less denomination.
Actually, now that you brought that up, I'm getting this device in this week where I'm going to be mining cryptocurrency from my own home for free. I'm going to be getting money for free, cryptocurrency for free. I can either trade it or sell it. The people were giving me this device to hook it up. Apparently, it's really easy to do. It's Emirates.com, Helium. I'm not doing an ad. I'm just saying, it took me months to get this because there weren't enough people around, but now they're finally fucking shipping this out. It's really cool. I'm not really big into crypto. I'm not, but I'm all about free money. And if I hook this thing up to my wall and I get free money, I'm going to do it. Pays a few bills. I'm all about that,
Man, I'm with you, man, and I may have to look into that deal you're doing there.
I can send you a link. Absolutely, because you have to have an invite to get it for free. Otherwise, it'll cost you like $300. But yeah, I'm really excited for this thing. I'll probably talk about it on my streams here. And another thing I wanted to say real quick, if anyone's watching right now, is I meant to mention this at the beginning of the stream, but I'm going to be doing not just a live stream every week, hopefully, if I get my shit back up and running, but I'm going to be doing a podcast, uncensored, completely. Every week, I'm going to do a 1 hour podcast at least. It's only going to be on iTunes or Spotify. It's everywhere you can imagine. I already have that stuff taken care of. I just have to make the content, and I'll be doing a podcast every week, uncensored, aside from this show. And that's going to be a whole different thing, and I hope people will tune into that as well. But that's all in the future. Next week, if I can do a show, I want to do a 2021 wrap-up show. Would you be down for that, Billy?
Of course.
I would like to have as many people here as I can for a 2021 wrap-up show. Just talk about all the nonsense that happened this year.
I think it's a perfect idea because a lot of stuff went down this year. For sure. Excellent idea, man.
I want to have like a group, man, just like everyone just talking about this stuff.
Maybe a big panel, like a bunch.
You're all invited. Yeah, a huge panel. Everyone who is here is invited. Matt. Miss Stephanie. Anyone who's watching, even if you watch this later, I want that to happen. It'd be a good time. Our 2021 wrap-up show next week, next Tuesday. And this Tuesday, I'm sorry that I didn't have the show I wanted to do, but I think this is a better show, regardless, because we're ignoring all the crap, but we're still talking about the crap.
If somebody popped in, I heard a pop, like somebody in the background of the backyard of the stream.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
I'm still here.
Yeah, it sounded like somebody popped in. I don't know if you heard that. It sounded like somebody popped into the backyard of StreamYards maybe for you. I don't know.
Someone popped into my backyard?
Well, I heard
I would feel that.
A pop sound. You didn't hear a pop sound?
I don't have any more guests in there, but if anyone wants to join, the link is in the chat. If you want to come by and you're welcome to. Like, be on the show. We're here to talk about fun stuff. I
Yeah, this
want
is
you here. I
yeah,
don't care. Matt Brooks, Mitz, Miss Stephanie, come by.
yeah. Come on up, guys. We're having a Merry Christmas
It's
stream
what
here.
we're doing.
Yep, this is it. Merry
It's
Christmas.
a very Hoffcast Christmas.
I love it. I love it. I'm gonna pause for here for a minute. I gotta hit the latrine, so I'll be
Well,
right
I
back.
do too, but I'll let you
Okay.
go first, and I'll keep the crowd entertained.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I
This
wish
could take me a
he'd
minute.
done this while I was doing my spiel there a minute ago. That would have
All
been
right.
better. But yeah, y'all are welcome to come by right now. I know this is a weird stream. I know it's not the usual, but I got that spirit. You guys have that spirit in you. I got that nice spirit of Christmas. Uh, it's fun. It's like it's excitement for just people being happy, people being around each other, people talking. Uh, Even if you don't believe in anything or you know recognize anything, that feeling is in the air. That spirit, it's fun. And spirit might be a wrong word to use, but we're all here, and like I said before, the reason I'm here is because of you guys. I didn't want to not show up tonight. I wanted to show up at least and tell you all how much I appreciate you because it's that time of year. I know you guys want the juicy, juicy. I got so much juicy, juicy. Tonight's not the night for it. Tonight's where we love each other. We say that, hey, we can put our differences aside, all of those opinions and whatnot, and just maybe just enjoy each other. I think that's awesome. It's fucking awesome.
I wish I had a Santa Claus hat, but I mean, I mean, I could probably ask somebody in the other room, but yeah, I'm fine. But yeah, I don't have a Merry Christmas sweater. Darn it, I ought to be wearing it
Well, I
right
had a
now.
big show planned tonight. I'm not gonna lie, and it didn't work out. So I'm still wearing my garb. I'm still in the spirit. A little let down. A little. I know I got problems ahead, but right now we got to focus on what is happening. That's Christmas, bro.
Maybe I move your camera just slightly so you can put the Christmas tree right directly, sort
I've
of
been
off your.
trying to, man.
Yeah,
I
you
can't.
can,
I
but it's like yeah, you'd have to move it just. Yeah, right there. Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's it right there. Perfect. Now you got the Christmas tree perfectly aligned there, right off your left shoulder. I guess your left
I'm
shoulder.
not. I had my old shit aligned. Now I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm just
You're
like
good
looking in a
now.
mirror, which I
You're
hate
good.
doing that. You know.
Rush for the win. Christmas for the win, man. I'm with you. Love Rush. Love Christmas. Yep.
So, what are your plans for Christmas this year, bud?
We're actually gonna head over to my brother's and his wife's place, and he's got my nephews, a couple boys, and we're gonna celebrate with them, and my sister's gonna come over with her husband, and yeah, it's gonna be we're gonna have Christmas there, and it's gonna be fun. It'll be like a
Nice.
late afternoon into evening kind of Christmas.
Yeah,
And
yeah, that early Christmas, man. That's for kids, man.
yeah,
You
we
want that
used to do
late?
that.
You
We
want
used to remember when we were kids.
Yeah,
Man, we did Christmas like 7:30 in the morning, 8 in the morning.
yeah.
We'd
I
get
said I
up
was
and
staying up all night watching Flintstones. I was like so excited.
but
I think I
yeah,
got a talk boy that year. You remember that talk boy from fucking? Is that what it was called from Home Alone 2?
Talk Boy. Now, what was that exactly? Because
It was like a cassette recorder. It's a gray thing from Home Alone 2, and Macaulay McCulkin used it, and McCulkin he had that thing. He records shit. I think people are dying outside my door right now.
yeah, you got some neighbors over there. You've had some
Can
issues
you give
with
me a
these
second?
guys. Yeah.
Bro, they wilding out there. I ain't having none of that.
Hey, Wookiee Supremacy's back. Hello, buddy.
I ain't having none of that. I don't want to walk out there with the Santa hat and get raped, so I took it off. Wookiee Supremacy.
That's funny.
Something, man. Great. Wookiee Supremacy, he's always there for me. Always. Like I can't believe it. And I appreciate him so much. And he's like the best Christmas gift of all time. He keeps on giving all year round. Love the guy.
Is Wookiee up there with you in Ohio, or is he?
I've never met him. I just know the man. He has good taste in things. He watches Salty Cracker, and he watches me, and he supported me since the beginning. I've got a few people they show up. Wookiee always shows up. Some people, they've been there since the beginning. I see them show up every now and then. I love all of you people. You're awesome. I mean, this is why I do it. I wouldn't do this if I was just talking to myself. I'm going to do that soon, though. As soon as I start my podcast, I'm going to have to learn to talk to myself again. That's hard.
Yeah, I mean, a podcast. So, will your podcast include like this, where like somebody can come up and talk to you?
No, it's going to be me for an hour, just uncensored, full throttle. I mince my words here on the YouTubes, I have to. But when I do this podcast, they don't censor that shit. So I'm going full throttle. I don't mean cursing. I don't mean foul language. I mean, I'm telling the truth without saying allegedly or maybe or whatever. I'm just telling you the way it is here on this new show. So I'm excited for that. That's probably going to happen next year. Still worried about everything that's going on right now, but
we have another guest that showed up. The Enlightened.
Oh yes. Trump as president said the USA presidency to FEMA. President Joe is President FEMA. Well, I mean, it's all kind of crazy. I don't trust FEMA at all. I think FEMA's a bad organization. I think that they try to make it look like a good thing, but it's also kind of like concentration camps are right on the way here from FEMA if you need them. And I'm not about that. I'm not about any of that shit because they got that shit. And they'll employ the National Guard to do their bidding. It's really sick, man, because the National Guard should not do their bidding.
What is really sick is these people run the government that come up with these ideas of a FEMA organization or whatever. They're using the people's money to do it. It's mind-boggling.
That's the thing. That's what the people don't understand about this infrastructure bill that's going to change the climate. It's going to fix all the roads. It's going to help everyone out. No. That's not what it's doing at all. It's taking your money. And there's a lot of fine print in that shit that you don't see that's going to hurt you way down the road. And that's why people like Joe Manchin are going against it, is because they're like, hey, I read that fucking fine print. That's not what we should be paying money for right now. In fact, this is taking advantage of everyone. In fact, we should not do this. In fact, this is going to cost us for 80 years in the future if we do this bullshit. And they're saying they're trying to fix potholes. Bullshit, bro. Bullshit. That's not what it's about. There's fine print in there. It's going to take you.
Yeah, this infrastructure bill, gosh. I certainly haven't read it because you would have to spend like weeks probably reading it.
That's the whole reason behind it. It's so just like that one, the stimulus thing that they were trying to vote against because there was shit in there that was going to take advantage of people. That's what they do. And no offense one way or another, but when you're on one side of the spectrum, like the left side, these people hide shit in order to take your money. It's what they do. I'm not saying the right doesn't do that either. 100%. Both sides do it. But right now, you see who is in power. You see who is making the laws. You saw how good the country was 4 years ago, dude. Everyone thought, hey, oh, Orange Man's coming into office. Oh, we're going to have wars. Economy's going to be terrible. Gas prices going to be out of this world. We're not going to have a chance in this world. Let me tell you what, 4 years ago and 4 to 2 years ago, greatest years of my life. Not gonna lie, I got my best job ever. Gas prices were super low. The unemployment rates were super low. There were no wars. He never started a war. In fact, he tried to make Orange Man tried to make amends with countries that the mainstream media deems as enemies, which that's pretty interesting that they try the media tries to make enemies out of countries when we were not really enemies with those countries. And when we try to make amends, the media says, "Oh, they're in cahoots with these evil countries." Fuck that, man. We have to do this. If we don't talk, we cut ourselves off, just like North Korea, Kim Jong Il or whatever. We're the fact that Orange Man went and he tried to make amends with shit, it's way more than this fucking clown Biden will ever do coming out of his basement getting 500 booster shots from Dr. Fauci. So fuck that shit, man. We're living in a world where we have to stand up to the media. We have to stand up to the lies, and we know what they are. And these people now, they don't have independent media. They don't have people like me and you to tell them otherwise. That's why we're here. What do you think about that, Billy? I ranted. I'm sorry, bro. Cheers to you.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm just thinking, a lot of people are so like dumbed down. They're not enlightened like we are. They don't understand really what's going on because they're all in their own worlds. And I have to admit, I was in my own world at one point and didn't really understand, really what the game plan was for these psychopaths. But now it's pretty clear what they're trying to do to us in the world. And,
I think it's far worse than what we're even seeing right now.
Yeah, this is sick, man. What's going on is absolutely sick. And from what I understand, it's just going to get worse. And it could come to a point where maybe are they trying to create some kind of civil war? Are they trying to create?
Yes, absolutely, 100%.
Yes, they are.
Black Lives Matter didn't work.
Yeah.
It didn't work because the founder left. She got 4 mansions. She made $40 million. And she's like, see ya, bitches, this ain't real. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to live in my 4 mansions. I'm going to go wherever I want. And no one was held accountable. No one is ever held accountable for this shit. They just forget about it. That's the worst thing in my mind, is the fact that people can just walk away from these scams that are happening to us. Fauci's going to do it. I guarantee you Fauci's going to just walk away from this shit one day. And he's never going to be held accountable, even though we all know how much he's lied to us day in and day out. And that's the shit, dude. That's the shit that's fucking us up right now, is the fact that no one is... I mean, a lot of people, everyone watching right now, we get it. But we have to tell other people. And I know they're going to say, hey, you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. But they're brainwashed. But we have to get that seed. We have to plant that seed in order for it to grow. So one day when they realize they have 18 boosters and they're still not fucking protected from this thing, maybe they'll fucking open their eyes. Maybe. But it's a hard wall to climb. Hard wall to climb.
Yeah, and they try to justify their tyranny by, it's all in the guise of the people's safety. It's all for the public safety and for the good of all, that we must do this. We must, we may have to, take you and put you in a concentration camp, we may have to do
They're
that.
not going to call it that. A
They won't
safety
call
camp.
it. No, it's going to be a medical facility.
Yeah, medical facility.
Yeah.
They're doing that in Australia, and they give them prepared foods. They give them it's like a hotel. They give them their shampoo, their foods, and they say you can't leave here. And if you do, well, we're going to arrest you. But we give you everything you need. That's the same thing Klaus Schwab is saying, the fourth industrial revolution, where he wants us, you're going to own nothing, and you're going to like it. You're going to be happy. You're going to eat crickets. There's not going to be any crops. There's not going to be any food. They're doing it right now by breaking down the supply chain. I promise you, I'm not crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They're literally doing this right now. They're trying to condition us by taking away our food, taking away. Before long, we're going to be like Flint, Michigan. We're going to even have fucking water to drink. I promise you this is what's happening. If you don't see it, you're crazy. You're crazy. It's happening in real time. We don't stand a chance unless we fucking talk about it. Unless we stand up to it. Unless we resist, we don't comply. We're living in the New World Order. A lot of people don't want to admit it. What do you think about that, Billy?
Well, definitely. I mean, definitely, it's upon us. What's going on is definitely upon us. It is reality, and it's up to the people to determine which direction we take. It's either we're going to sit back and comply, or we're not going to comply. We're going to be civil. We're going to use civil disobedience to basically not comply and say, "Look, guys, you ain't going to do this to us." And then you got a lot of people that's just so brainwashed.
They faced civil disobedience last year with Black Lives Matter and riots and all about this propaganda stuff. They faked that, so when the real thing happens, when we stand up to it, they're going to deny it so hard, just like the insurrection on January 6th. That was real, and no one got hurt. The only person who got hurt was someone who was shot through a window. This poor lady got shot through a. I'm getting so striked tonight. I apologize to everyone. I might not be here for another week, but I'm going to say it out loud. The only person who died from the insurrection on January 6th was a woman who got shot by a police officer, and they didn't even release his name for months. And when they did, they protected the fuck out of him. And this is all part of their plan. The insurrection, as they call it, which is not true. It's not insurrection. It's the real protest for this world. That shit was obvious. It was so dressed over, like with shit that you couldn't even see the truth from what people were really trying to stand for in this country in their lives. People know what's happening. You could see it there. And they're trying to play it down. They're trying to say QAnon conspiracy theorists. They're trying to say that I'm done after this stream. I guarantee it. This is what I'm saying. I don't support QAnon. I do not. But they try to put conspiracy theorists and QAnon into this hole where anyone like me and you who questions CNN, NBC, the mainstream media, that you are automatically QAnon. You're a conspiracy theorist. And that's a the connotative reasoning behind that is detrimental to your character. And they know that, because if they can write you off as that, then they'll put you as that. And people will think that you're not reliable or credible. And that's a huge problem right now when people are trying to speak the truth about what's going on.
Yep. Yeah, they like I said, what we've heard is, the truth, is
what is the truth, Billy? Well, do you think the truth resides in the media?
Truth is the enemy within the empire of lies, of course. They don't want us to know the truth. They mix truth with lies and to confuse us.
I'll get real deep right here, Billy. What do you think about how much our history has been rewritten? and lied to us, not just by books but by movies now.
Well, I
Because I
understand
think
that.
that's a huge issue. Like our history is being rewritten through not just books. That's been done for years, but movies now are trying to tell us historical events. A lot of them played by Tom Hanks. Good old Tom Hanks, and trying to tell us how things happen through a film where they're going to rewrite it and make it dramatic, and that's not what happened.
Well, I know this is true. History is written by the victors. Okay, so
That's
say
scary.
Germany would have won. Say Germany would have won the whole World War II. And,
I
the
believe they
Axis
did
powers.
actually, but that's a different story altogether.
History would have been written a whole different way. What actually happened, this and that. I mean, um, I have a question. It's like, who are the real bad guys? Was it the United States in World War II who were the real bad guys? And this other guy was just trying to, maybe he saw what was going on, and it's been going on for a long time, and maybe he
Hey, I
was
just want
trying
to say
to
real
put his
quick,
foot down. I don't know.
um, be friends in the comments, guys. Be friends. We're all here on the same thing. If we disagree on something, it's not because we're on different sides. We're all in the same place right now. We're all seeking the truth, and maybe we just need to learn from each other. And you can disagree, but don't bring any bad energy. We need good energy. And if you disagree with someone, let it be. Maybe try to learn, or try to be good about things. But I did not want to do this stream for everyone in the chat disagreeing. I wanted this to be a fun thing. So I love you all. Make friends. Try to learn. You feel me, Billy?
Yeah, man. I'm just saying, like, um, I know my ancestry wasn't here first in America. I understand that there were indigenous people, the Indians, we as we call them, the Indians. Now, why do we call them Indians? Because we thought we were
Because
landing in
Columbus
West
thought he
India.
arrived at India instead of
Yeah,
America. Yeah,
we thought we landed in the West Indies.
yeah.
Because we thought, well, quite frankly, we thought the world was flat at that time,
I live in
and still
Columbus,
may.
and I realize the guy is a fucking idiot, but I don't think we should cancel him. I think we should learn from it. You know what I mean? Don't tear down statues and be like, "Hey, that guy, he kind of fucked up," and we learn shit from it, and let's move on. But let's remember that instead of tearing it down and not remembering our fuck ups, because I remember every fuck up I do when I do a stream, and I learn from it. And if you don't do that, if you don't, I mean, that's a microcosm, just my own way of presenting it. But if you don't learn from it, if you don't remember those things, how can you grow? You tear it down, you're right back at square one. You can't look back on it. And I'm not anti-Columbus or anything like that either. I'm just saying, people who are, you see the history. The guy was kind of a fucking idiot. But, like, it's not just burn it down. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I'm completely against this changing the history thing. Believe me. Okay. Do you know what? I went and trained. Look, I was a naive little kid. My father was a former Air Force and all that. And he got me into the military at 17 years old. I went to a place called Fort Benning, Georgia. That's where they do infantry training for the Army and airborne training. Okay. And guess what? They are now going to change the name. It's not going to be called Fort Benning anymore,
Of course
because
not.
apparently that person, I think he was like a general or something in the Confederate Army or whatnot, they just don't want to have that anymore. And it's like, oh, it's just sickening to me, man.
Because it's the New World Order, dude. It's the Georgia Guidestones. It's the whole reason that they're trying to vax us and kill us and take us down to 500 million people. And guess what? Me and you, even if we're unvaxxed, we're not going to be in part of that 500 million. They're trying to kill us all off. The 500 million are going to be the rich motherfuckers. They're going to make a utopia for this place for themselves. I swear, I promise this is what's happening. And I promise this is literally what's happening. If you don't believe it, why do you think you have 2 shots, 2 boosters, you're still fucking getting sick? Because you got played. You got. Yeah, you got had. They're still trying to sell it to you, even after you got had 4 fucking times, 3 fucking times. They're still trying to sell you this shit. Oh, there's variants. There's a variant out there. It's caused by the unvaccinated, so you better get vaccinated. Well, fuck that shit, man. That's not true. They're literally fucking killing you with this shit. I promise. Like, they're lying to your face, and they're expecting, and people do believe it, but they're seriously saying that if you're vaxxed, you're not going to get sick. But the only people getting sick are the vaxxed. All the hockey teams in the NHL, the sports teams, they're all getting sick. Elizabeth Warren, they said, even the guy who made the fucking BioNTech fucking Pfizer vax said, well, we're not even to enough percentage yet with three shots to fucking take this thing away. Dude, you're being lied to. I'm dead serious.
What is sick is these people are going along with this. Like, say, let's just take an example. NFL, the National Football League, right? They are playing along with this, like Jerry Jones.
Because the money. There's so much money in it.
He's saying, look, you got to be vaxxed, you know. And then all these players come up. Well, these players can't play today because they have this, you know, this thing, you know. And it's like because they took this test, you know, which, look, quite frankly, you could take that test, and I never plan on, I never will do it. That test could pick up you could just have a minor cold, which is
the PCR test is it's so high rate. The ratings are so high that even if you have like a papaya or a goat and you swab it, or even tap water, it will test positive.
Yep.
And I'm gonna get so struck tonight, even though I didn't want to.
Not, dude. You
and I'm going to.
Put this in private when you're done.
This is one of the best shows I've ever had, even though I'm sitting on the seat of my pants right now. I appreciate you all, but I like this. Matt Brooks says the word is out. The J&J ain't worth a shit. That's true. That's crazy. That months after they told you to get the one shot, that you only get one shot, and it solved it all. It's causing blood clots. It's a rarity, allegedly, but it's not enough of a rarity for the CDC to come out and say, hey, don't get this anymore. Do Moderna and Pfizer. Either that, or Moderna and Pfizer are paying way more fucking money to the CDC than J&J.
Okay, so this is interesting. So J&J isn't worth a crap, right? So J&J has been outed sort of by the mainstream media, which is
talking about
ultra CIA.
That's what I'm saying. Like, man,
freaking
but people who got that, dude, I know someone who got that, and he said he was sick for 5 days after he got
That's probably one of the ones that'll kill you. Look, I'll be honest with you. Some people in my family take the Pfizer. Okay, no adverse reactions at all so far. And I'm talking to my father. My father, he got both of the shots. Okay, and then he just told me the other day he got the booster. Okay, but no ill effects so far for him, and he's 76 years old. So that's great. Maybe it's a placebo.
No, I mean, like sometimes you don't know what they're putting in it. They won't tell you what they put in there. They won't tell you. And also, I looked this up the other day. I wanted to bring this up tonight. I had evidence for it, but I can't show it tonight because I'm on my phone and I can't bring it up. But I have evidence for this. I wanted to really talk about this tonight. When you get tested for coronavirus and they take it away to the lab, I said, hey, how do they determine the difference between variants. So I Googled it. You know, I
Exactly.
Googled that shit. How do doctors know the difference between variants? And guess what? They came up, first of all, we just talked the PCR tests aren't even legitimate. They detect things that aren't there, and you can swab a fucking papaya and or tap water and
Yep.
it'll show positive. I'm
Yep.
getting so struck tonight.
Mm.
Um,
Truth,
Pfizer
truth, baby.
struck. But
Truth, truth,
what
baby.
my point is, what I read in this was the fact that they said they take these PCR tests, but by the way, like I just said, they're not accurate. They take them to a lab and they do a genome sequencing. They test it for the variants and they can tell the different sequences and genomes. And they said that's the way that you determine the variants. And what I found out, which was shocking to me, is the fact that all they said that these are very expensive, that they're not reliable, they're inconsistent. It's a pain in the ass to do these things, and also it doesn't matter what test you got or who you are. The doctors will never tell you what variant you have. They won't. It's too expensive. It's too time consuming.
Yeah.
They won't tell you. They can't tell you. And that's bro,
Dude,
that's the
I can
lie.
guarantee you they don't even know what they're talking about. Even the CDC has said they have never visualized this, never, they haven't, they really don't know what they're talking about. It's really just this is just a fairy tale. What's going on is a huge fairy
It
tale.
is. It
It's
is.
it's it's in my opinion it's complete hogwash.
People
Uh,
want to be victims, man, so bad. People want to be victims so bad right now because the media tells them that they're victims, that they can't stand up for their own selves, that they can't be an individual, that they can't figure out things for themselves. The media brainwashes people to say, "Hey, you are not you. You are this, and this is what you should believe. And if you don't stand up for this, you're a bad person." You know what I mean? And that's the whole guilt trip. The whole media is a guilt trip, man. And it's the whole thing that's going on with the vax, the freaking the race shit. Uh, you know, we should all love each other. I don't care what color you are. Damn, I
remember
don't care where
what
you
was it?
come from. You know,
Huff,
like
Huff, Huff, Huff. Was it like last Christmas? Was it? They were like, okay, guys, you got to, we don't want to kill Grandma. Remember that? It was
they're
like,
still saying that, but yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, come on, man.
They're pushing it so hard. I've talked about this recently. I don't think on here, but this is a huge point I wanted to point out. So the vaccines, all right. Damn, I'm getting so struck tonight. This
You're
stream
gonna
is going
get
to be
Pfizer
taken down.
struck. Pfizer struck.
Pfizer struck. But anyways, they said like so. Say you get a vaccine, and then 2 weeks later, if you're clear, if you're not sick, you're good. You're vaccinated. But if within those 14 days that you get sick, guess what? The vaccine didn't take effect. But they're pushing so hard right now before the holidays to get that jab. But they used to say, even for athletes, that if you didn't have the jab within 14 days, then it's worthless. If you get sick, it's worthless. So why are they pushing so hard right now? It's because fear mongering. That's what it is, 100%. They know that if by their rules, 14 days, the jab doesn't do anything, then why are they pushing so hard right now? This is a fucking lie. It's because they got a bigger point. They got a bigger agenda at
Oh,
hand.
I
They
think
got
they're
an
lying.
RNA.
I think they're lying to us too because I think I just heard this in the last few days. I think they came out and said, was it 270 million Americans
Yeah,
have now
300
at least
million.
had
That's
one shot?
yeah, it's
Has at least
bullshit.
had one jab? I
That's
can't even
bullshit.
I can't even believe it, man. I can't
No,
believe
no.
that.
None of my friends have it. None of them. And that's like 100% of my friends. They know. I tell them. I talk to the. I talk. I think. I don't want to be a bad influence, but I think I've influenced some of my friends. But at the same time, they're smart people as well, and that's why they're my friends. You know what I mean? They can think for themselves as well, just like you guys. But as much as I love you all, and I know you all are smart, I want to wake up people. I want the normies to see what is happening, because if we don't do that, we're just in an echo chamber. We're not getting anything done. How do we reach these people who don't understand? You know,
I
like,
try to reach my family. I just try to talk to them, and guess what?
it's
My
hard to
my
do.
dad is like so like never been in trouble in his life. 76 years old. Has a 4-year college degree. Served Air Force in the Vietnam War 4 year. I mean, this guy like you can't convince these people because he's like, well, we'll just have to agree to disagree. Because he thinks
Yeah,
it's just all real and this and
that's
that. I'm like, come
when I went
on,
home for Thanksgiving, Billy. My dad goes, "Hey, let me take you into this room here, and I want to talk to you." I said, "All right, what's up?" I thought he was dying. No, he wasn't. We walked in there. He goes, "Hey, um, are you gonna get are you gonna get vaccinated?" I said, "No." He said, "Well, I think you really need to." I said, "I'm not gonna." He threw his
yeah,
hands up and walked out, and
yeah,
we haven't had the conversation since. And I'm not going
yeah,
to,
yeah.
not gonna. It's your choice. If you want to, go ahead. But I think if you haven't done the research, if you haven't noticed that every single one of these shots is actually fucking people up worse than saving them, if you don't see that now, I don't know what to tell you. You're fucking in the zone, in their zone. Like every shot is fucking people up worse and worse. All of us who are smart, we know that this has been coming. We had preemptive strike. We are ahead of this. But a lot
Well,
of these people now, man, they don't know this.
many people do not want to take the time to do a little research, little due diligence, and see what are the other opinions out there of what is going on. A lot of
The opinions are you're a
people,
racist and a bigot if you don't get it.
it's just like they, you know,
You're killing a grandma.
they
You're
want
hurting
to
people.
they want to believe this. They want to believe the mainstream media's, quite frankly, lies.
Billy, I'm gonna
Um,
let you take over for a second, dude. I gotta hit the bathroom myself, a little
yeah, and after
latrine.
that, I got to do it too. But yeah, but yeah, I mean, gosh, from my understandings, okay, and I didn't understand this until recently that we have a certain alphabet soup uh, called the CIA, and apparently it stands for the Central Intelligence Agency. And we've had a president come out of that. A director. I think the first George Bush, Papa Bush, I believe, was a CIA director back in the day before he did become president. So very tied in. These organizations. They call them government organizations, whatever. But as far as I know, the mainstream media pretty much has been in control of, or the CIA has been in control of the media since I would say the 50s, the 1950s. So sort of, the government's always had some sort of say in what these mainstream media outlets are saying, and you can see looking back on it, I could see it in the early 1990s when we were having this first Gulf War, which I was on call for. I was on call to go to Iraq if shit hit the fan. No, in other words, my unit was a long range surveillance team, airborne infantry, working for an armored division. But say everything went south there and we lost rangers, we lost people, active duty soldiers. we would have been called up, no doubt. Okay, and we were ready to go. And thankfully, didn't have to go because, as we all know, that first Gulf War, Desert Shield, uh, you know, Daddy Bush only took us so far into Iraq, and to push out those guys and to save sort of Kuwait, which it was already pretty much destroyed. We just kind of pushed them out, and we knocked out as many tanks as we could. There when we pushed into Iraq, but we did not go into Baghdad at that point in time. Now, was Saddam a bad guy? Look, we put him in power. We put Gaddafi in power in Libya. Okay, and from what I've seen, Gaddafi was actually we trained Gaddafi. Gaddafi was actually a great man, and we ended up killing him. Not me and you, but the people in power of our government killed him because he was trying to unify Africa, and we couldn't have it. We just couldn't have it, and it's really sad. And we sort of did the same thing to Saddam. Was he the bad guy? No. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe he was, but the fact is, there weren't any weapons of mass destruction. And we went in there. When I say we, I mean the powers
What
that
you
be.
just said, I think explains a lot of things where the media and our politics can dictate who is a good guy and who is a bad guy to our country. And you see that happening all the time, like, oh, Putin's an enemy or Kim Jong Un, which I'm not saying they're not evil people. I'm not saying that at all. They probably are. They're big politicians, elite, they're rich, and they own countries. But what I'm saying is, like, when you want to set up a narrative where there's the bad guy in order to make everyone hate something, that creates more problems for sure, because everyone's now hating a fucking country and they don't even know why. And maybe they're bad, but the people aren't. They're under a fucking dictatorship. You know what I mean? And when you got that shit going on, and you got like so many lies, and the media tells you to hate these people. And that's what's happening, dude. The media is literally just telling people to hate people. That's all they do. They say, here's your enemy. Here's your enemy. Here's your enemy. Hate the enemy. Attack the enemy. No. It's Christmas time. Love each other. Even if it's not Christmas time. Love each other. Motherfuckers. If every piece of media is telling you to hate somebody who's different than you, they're dividing, secting. Everything is about 58 genders, race, white, black, what side you're on, what car you drive. We're literally living in a media who is telling us to hate each other no matter what we do. And they're dividing by everything. Every single fucking thing that's going on right now is dividing us.
Yep.
And if you don't see it, the vax.
Yep.
I saw this coming years ago. I saw this vax thing. I saw I'm a kind-hearted person. I saw years ago. I was like, hey, this vax thing. They see how much it before the coronavirus. I saw how much it divided people with the autism thing and whatnot, and I knew it was a playing point for these sick, evil people to play us, to divide us, just like race, sect, money, class, fucking sex. That's what it's all about, just dividing. It's about, because you know the phrase, Billy. You know the phrase, divide and conquer.
Exactly, and that's what the CIA does. They go around the world to nations who are weak, and they try to destabilize them so that they can put in power who they want to be in power for these multinational corporations who actually run the country. Um, so, you know,
Do you think you can name the people who really run our world, or do you think that they're puppets as much as our? I think our presidents, our dictators. I think they're more puppets than any. I don't even think we know the people's names who run this world. Besides, they work for BlackRock, and like for George Soros and the Rothschilds, and they're basically they own all these big media conglomerates, and that's why they're trying to make so much hate right now. Right
I
now, it's
think
Christmas. Love each other.
what I think is the people are ultimately responsible because
Turbo
when you go to work, say you're a person, a citizen, and you decide to take a job with the IRS, right? Or you decide to take a job with the CIA or the FBI or DEA
I don't know why you would, but it seems like
FBA.
a bad idea.
I'm just saying, you're complicit. And you can make all the excuses you want that, well, I didn't know what they were about and this
I
and
was just
that.
doing my job.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job,
I was
man.
just doing. I'm following orders. Following
Yeah.
orders.
Look, these people are on a gravy train. These government officials and workers and representatives, they're all on a gravy train, paved and paid for by the American people. That's it. And until we wake up and go, you know what? We're done with this. We're finished. We've had enough. You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to put in my own body. No means no. Hello,
The moment
turbocharged.
you lose control of what you can and can't put in your body, that's the last shred of freedom, and they're trying to take that from us. That's the last shred of freedom is our bodies, dude. Let alone our freedom of speech or Second Amendment with our right to arm ourselves or any of the other ones. The last shred is our bodies, and it's all about a transhumanistic agenda. They want the Elon Musk chips in our heads. They want the metaverse, Oculus, Quest, VRs on our faces. They want us to have Google glasses that will make us see things differently, augmented reality. They want us to see the world in a different way than it is. And they don't want it for our benefit. Nothing is for our benefit. It's all for more control. It's all for more division and hate. It's more for dude, we're literally going into the Matrix. And I hear the new Matrix movie fucking sucks, and that's fine. I didn't like 2 or 3. The first one's good, but we're living in the Matrix, man. You get red pilled or blue pilled. I know everyone who watches here is red pilled. We gotta red pill some more people. You know what I mean? We gotta get people woke up.
But a lot of
Uh,
people don't want to hear it. They just
I
don't
know,
either
but
have the
you gotta plant
time
seeds.
or.
You gotta
Yeah,
plant
little
little
seeds.
seeds.
Yeah,
That's the way to it. You can't come at someone like the world's trying to control you. You can't do that. You
yeah,
gotta
because they
say,
don't. They're
hey,
like,
you gotta say, hey, this is kind of weird, right? Like you got like 3 boosters and you're still getting affected by the sickness. Like you got to implant things like. And I'm not saying be shady or sketchy. I'm saying this is the only way to go at it because these people are so indoctrinated that if you come at them with knowledge and facts, that they will either cower or fight like a badger in a corner. They will not comply. They will not even talk to you. They will just fight their way out, and they'll make up every lie that they've heard from the mainstream media. So that's you gotta just kind of come at them easy. You know what I mean? Because it's heavy shit. It really is. It's pretty heavy.
well, it's easier. I think they say it's easier to tell a lie than to convince somebody that there is a lie. I mean, it's easier to be lied to than to actually try to convince somebody that what they're perceiving is a lie. It's very difficult because they'll tell these lies, and that's why we keep hearing
You
about,
know why
like,
people
every
believe
day.
these lies, Billy? Is because they say it's for their own safety. It's because they say it's going to help them. It's for your health. It's for your safety. It's because other people's safety, the people you love. But you see what's going on. And if it's not clear, I don't know what to say anymore. Like it's clear as day. The people who are complying are the people who are suffering. And as soon as you comply, you're already fucked. Do not comply to any of this shit. As soon as you
Yeah.
start going down that road, you're stuck in it. I swear you are. You can't even take a step down that road. If you have already, do your best to get the fuck out of it because you're going down a dark path. Like, I'm serious. Like, this is bad news.
Enlighten said, "What is your plan for World War III? Are we may already be in it? You know, I've heard
We're
people say
already in a
that
war,
we're
yeah.
already in a World War III, but not in a pop like a nuclear deal, but um,
Well, my
because
plan is probably to I don't know, man, try to find some woods to live in. Try to get out there and like grow my own food if I survive the trek to get out there. That's just me, and I would do it. I swear I would do it. I've already thought about it.
I mean, if you know, when I think World War III, I think Red Dawn. You know, the movie Red Dawn when these Russian and Cubans are parachuting into Colorado, disguised as a transport plane or whatever, and they come in and they, start taking over and killing innocent people, and that's what I think about World War III is, but that's
But it's
what they
gonna be with
want us to think.
drones
But
now.
that's what they want us to think. They want us to think, well, Russia's our enemy and China and all. But yet, we
China
do
does
business
suck
with
though.
these countries. Oh, quite frankly, I don't want to have anything to do with them, But we get a lot of stuff from there, and that's only because of the greed of the American people. We get,
Yeah, it's all
we have
shitty,
things
dude.
made
It
there.
falls apart in a week.
Yeah, exactly. I
We
mean,
need to bring manufacturing back to
yes,
America. We need energy independence here in America. Biden's going out there saying, "Oh, well, in order to lower gas prices, I'm taking from the reserves." That's not a long-term solution. That's a short-term solution to the problem that you fucking made by making us not energy independent anymore. And because you're cozying up to these people who think climate change is a real fucking thing. It
yeah,
might be, but you can't solve it. You can't solve it. Climate change is real, but you can't fix it. A volcano went off a month ago. It put more shit into the air than all of humanity in the past 100 years. I swear to you, one volcano did that, and they're
yep.
not. They're telling us that we're the fucking problem. No, no, we're not. We cannot fix this. We cannot fix climate change. But they're going to take every last cent from your dollar in your wallet, trying to get you to believe it and trying to get you to pay into it. Dude, it's sick. It's sadistic, man. It's so sick. They're guilting people so hard on climate change and fucking sickness, dude. It's they're taking away our humanity. They want to put chips in our head. They want to fucking get us into the metaverse with Zuckerberg. And this is scary, dude. This is where we are. I promise. If you don't see it, this is literally what's happening. That's what's happening.
From
I'm
my
scared to hell,
understanding,
man.
from my understanding, they've been playing this for at least 10 years. This whole
10
plan
is
was
short, dude.
is
No,
at
yeah, it's
least
been centuries.
maybe so, but
Maybe specifically the last 10 years, what's happening, but this has been going on for centuries. Yeah.
I also want to say they tried this about 100 years ago. Okay, around 100 years ago in America. I'm not sure about the whole world, but they tried it. Same kind of crap they're doing now. They tried it back then and it didn't work out. But now they've got the power of the internet, and the power of mass propaganda, and kind of scary. But who controls the presidency? Well, certainly, in my opinion, China is controlling our presidency and our government.
Mic drop right there by
This
Billy. Whoa.
because why
Wow.
else? Okay, so right. So we had energy independence when Trump was around, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we were fracking oil and this and that. And I guess there's some concern with, what's going on with the land and
No,
what's going
the
on with.
only concern are the people who are lying to you about that concern. There's
Yeah,
land for days, dude.
yeah, yeah,
You ever
yeah.
drove through the country? They're saying there's no land, dude. There's enough land out there for another billion people out here, but they want 500 million. Sorry to interrupt, man.
Yeah. No, you're fine. And
I think you're on a roll. Keep going.
there's plenty of food. I mean, 500 million people. I mean, think about that. I mean, when is the last time in the world history that there was only 500 million people around? And I'll be honest with you, I don't know the answer
It
to
was
that
like
question.
it actually wasn't that long ago,
It's
from
like
what I
Roman
heard.
times,
Yeah.
Roman times,
Yeah,
maybe.
like it
Yeah,
wasn't that long
no,
ago.
not
Like
that
we've
long.
been multiplying like
Yeah,
crazy around this place, but it doesn't mean we're overpopulated at all. We're not.
yep, yep.
This
And
flat Earth is
so,
very it has a lot of space to it.
um,
Let's disregard what I just said.
but yet, Elon wants to go to
Wild
Mars. He,
Bill,
he wants to put us on Mars. So we'll see.
dude. Elon Musk, he pretends to be a good guy, dude, and he says the right things on occasion. But like one of the richest dudes of all time. He has so much
250 billion.
influence.
Yeah.
He's not your bud. He's not your dude. Elon Musk is not like you. He's an alien, I believe, but allegedly. But I don't think Elon Musk is on anyone's side. I think he's on his own side, and I don't think he's here to help us at all. That's what I believe. And he can be cool on Joe Rogan smoking weed or whatever. He can be saying some cool, like, conservative things every now and then, but that's not what he's not here to help you. He's here to take you. And I don't trust Elon Musk one fucking bit, man. I really don't.
I know he's from South Africa. I know this, but he's from South Africa. He's an engineer. Um, that's about it, and he supposedly, you know, was on the board of members of some corporations out there, and then he became CEO of Tesla, and he's, I guess, CEO of a few different companies, a boring
Yeah,
company is
the
one of them.
boring company. Yeah, it's like they bore shit. Yeah, but
They
this is a
boring.
good name. It's good. It's a good
Yeah, it's kind of funny,
good pun.
boring company, and yeah, and they bore into the
I
earth
like
and make
the Manx says 1992 Olympic ceremony game shows symbology of the core made of human souls with spikes around it and other crazy stuff. All of these things, like the Super Bowl, the Olympics, any of these kind of like things that are extremely presented on mainstream media in order to influence people, it becomes that. That's exactly what it is. They have the rituals there in order to, excuse me, subliminally uh, take over your mind. That's what they do. Like Lady Gaga, she's doing Super Bowl. She's swinging down from stars. Travis Scott. Not we got the weekend. They all did these weird rituals where the weekend had all these people with white faces just marching at the same time. It's literally like they use these things where they know that millions of people are watching in order to promote this Illuminati occultist propaganda to you. That's what they do. And they do it subliminally. They do it in a way that makes you have fun while watching it, like Lady Gaga or some shit. I don't have fun watching that. But they do it in a way that it's like, here, we're presenting this to you. There's millions of people watching, but we're going to subliminally take your mind over. And we're going to put all this stuff right in there. What you got there?
the cat
Dog
treats.
treats?
I like cat treats. Not dog treats. I like cat treats.
I said tuna. Yeah, I shouldn't
I'm
know.
just kidding.
I just got deep there, man. I'm sorry. You came back with catnip, and I wasn't ready for that. Matt says SpaceX, and the Manx says SpaceX shows the rockets hitting the water dome, showing it's a water realm. Wow, that's deep, man. That's deep, dude. There's so much stuff in our world that we don't understand because we've been lied to for so long. When you start finding things out that make you question your world, you say, "Hey, no, that's not the way it is. I was taught different." But us, me and you are different. We say, "Hey, this is probably something I should look into."
It's another booster shot. Oh my
Booster,
God!
get
The
your
booster.
get your boosters,
I
get your
get like
vaccine, get your
eight or
boosters.
10 boosters a day.
And Dr. Fauci here, he said, you can't celebrate Christmas unless you go out and you get 5 shots, you get your boosters. You get all the boosters. You get to, don't get the J&J though, because they ain't paid us enough yet. So go out and get your Moderna, get your Pfizer. Pfizer used to do Viagra. I love Viagra. It kept my last 3 wives around. But go get your boosters.
Hey,
Dr.
supposedly,
Fauci here.
that's funny, Hoff. Supposedly tonight, and today's Tuesday, right? So
I
Biden,
don't know.
Sippy
I don't know what
Cup,
date is.
Sippy Cup was supposed to come out on national TV tonight and threaten us all with a dark winter if you
No,
don't
I
get
watched it. I
it
was
down.
listening to it
I
at
didn't
work.
watch it. I didn't
It was
watch it.
pathetic. It was pathetic, dude. It was literally. I wanted to show it tonight, man. During my show, it didn't happen. This is a better show,
I
I
can pull
believe.
it up. If I
But
pull it up, can you show it if I pull it up, or it'll be
I
hard with
don't
your phone?
know, man.
No, you can.
That's
I can
that's
pull
a
it up
high
and you
risk,
share it.
high reward.
It's up to you.
But I do know I can give you a breakdown. Basically, old Let's Go Brandon there. He was like, hey, he's like, we can have Christmas this year. We can have Christmas this year as long as you get your vaccines, you get your boosters, and this Omicron variant. You know, it's spreading around like crazy, but it's not as deadly as the Delta, but it's still pretty deadly.
Yeah.
And you cannot have Christmas with your family unless you get a PCR test, which is not accurate, or you get your vaccines and your boosters. Even though a lot of things say that 2 weeks isn't enough for that shot to work, so neither is a year or two. Uh,
Yeah.
Damn, dude, they're lying so hard. They're lying so hard right now, and they're trying to push so
Oh,
hard. They're trying to guilt people during the holidays in order to get
oh,
this shit. That's fucking crazy. It's so fucking crazy how much they're guilting people. You go kill your family. Better get boosted. Better get the J&J, even though CDC doesn't recommend it.
and guess what? We're starting to hear how the hospitals are. Oh my! They're starting to be overrun with all these people. Yet when these YouTubers go to the hospital and try to film, and there's nobody there. It's
Let me
like,
tell you, hey, Billy, when they say the hospitals are 90% full,
complete.
guess what, Billy? They always are.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
They always are. So they can say that, and it's true. But guess what? It's like a hotel. Of course, it's 90% true, full, or they have 75%. When they get to 90, of course they're going to say that. They're going to blame it on this. Of
Yeah.
course they are. They're always full. It's a hospital. If not, they wouldn't be fucking there making millions of money. They don't. People are so easily swayed. They're so easily swayed by these numbers. They're false, man. Makes me sick.
Guess what? It was reported that the first, I'm going to say it wrong on purpose, the Omicron.
That's
Guess
what I call
what?
it.
Apparently we have the first person that tested supposedly positive for this Omicron in my county, Williamson County, Texas. Just got reported.
Of course it was in Texas. Of course it was in a red state. Go figure. Go figure it was in a red state. Dude, fuck this shit. This is all bullshit. It's all lies. And they won't even tell you what fucking variant you have when you get tested by this bullshit PCR test that doesn't even tell you if you really have it or not. I'm getting so struck tonight, but I don't give a shit because I'm clear on my strikes. I can take one. But I'm going to speak the truth. Man, dude, this is so fucked, man. Does anyone else want to come by?
Yeah, come on up on the panel, guys. Mids.
Can you reposition the stream link? Can I do that? I don't want to dip off of here, but I'll try to.
This. Yeah. You want to get the Christmas tree back in there or no? It's up to you, man. Hey, that's a good point. Enlightened has a great point there.
No, I'm back. I'm back.
Wow, that's amazing.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you. You're back.
I dipped out because I was trying to get people. Do I have a guest? No, I don't. Invite a guest. I'm gonna put it in the chat.
Yeah, put your stream. I think you need to put your link in there again in the chat.
That's why.
Yeah.
Come by, please.
Yeah, we're having a Merry Christmas at Hoff's place. Party at Hoff's.
Fuck, I don't know how to do this, man. Chat's confusing on this. I used to know how to do
phone?
this.
Yeah, the phone is completely ridiculous, dude. I don't like it. I'd just rather be on my desktop, you know?
Yeah, dude. Oh, post comment. There we go. Here we go. I got it. So, I think I'm going to do it right now. I apologize if you're all looking at my ugly face right now. But, yeah, there we go. I just put it back in the chat. There you go. If you want to come by, you want to talk a little Christmas or anything with us, well, you're welcome to. This stream shouldn't have even happened tonight, but it was so much better than I thought it would ever be. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Billy, for being here, man. And thank you all in the chat. Like, we're such a good group of fucking people around here. We're such good people.
Actually, you can thank Miss Stephanie for me being up here live right now because she suggested that I come on here live just to let you know that your audio.
Miss Stephanie is a sweetheart.
Your audio was goofed up at the beginning, and we figured out how to fix it, and you fixed it. But yeah, if it wasn't for her, eventually I may have come on live, but you know,
Miss Stephanie is such a sweetheart. She's
I love her.
So much of a great person. I think everyone should go to her channel right now. Probably watch her content before mine, but this is way better. But I'm so blessed to have people like Miss Stephanie here and you, Billy, dude. Like, it's so awesome. I'm glad that you guys told me that because yeah, it could have been real rough. It's already been rough. It's already been rough, man. Not gonna lie. Like, I didn't think this stream was gonna happen.
Dude, I'm sorry your freaking laptop went kaput. What's the plan? Can you buy a new battery for it and that'll fix it, or do you just got to get a whole new laptop?
This is something I'm not going to get into right now because I don't know the specifics. It's kind of like hit or miss. Like, sometimes the thing fucking works, sometimes it doesn't. Regardless, I'm going to be saving money because I've been working a lot lately and I've already saved some. I'm going to try to save up for a desktop with some really good equipment and some really good recording. But it might be a while.
This is mine. This is my desktop, baby.
Hell yeah, man.
It's a full tower. It's a freaking full tower. This thing is huge. And I've got the i7 10th generation. It's really fast. It's the 3.8 gigahertz one. It's just a Cougar Max.
I don't know a word of that. I don't know what any of that means. But I do know that people are watching, man. People want this. It's a fun stream, dude. People like to be able to have their voices heard. I'll get back to the chat, but like, I just want something that's going to be solid and reliable, so we can keep having this community here.
I think a
It's
desktop will. It's going to be
going
really
to take some
reliable
time.
and more reliable than a laptop. Laptop is portable though. A desktop not so much.
Meg
But get you,
says
get yourself a desktop.
omnicrom is an anagram of no crimbo. No crimbo means no Christmas. Wow, Dark
Mm.
Winter. Wow, that's crazy stuff right there. I don't know if you're making that up or not, but if I don't believe you are because you bring me really good information. But man, that's insane.
Makes perfect
It's
sense.
all symbology. It's all symbolism and whatnot. You know.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little bit nervous going into this new year.
Yeah, me
I'm a
too.
little bit nervous because I can see the writing on the wall. It's like,
Yeah,
okay, it's just like, we've seen the writing on the wall. Like me and you and a lot of people like us have seen the writing on the wall for a while. The thing is, we always hoped it wouldn't come true. We always hoped that,
I do.
hopefully they're wrong. Hopefully we're not right. But we've been right ever since. And it's all a bunch of, we're labeled as conspiracy theorists, but in actuality, we're the truth tellers.
I know, man. You just said it, and like I never wanted to be so wrong in my life, man. I've
Mhm.
never wanted to be wrong before. Everyone wants to be right, but when it comes to this stuff, you're proven time and time again that this is what's happening. You try to warn the people, you try to send out the red flags, you try to say it, you try to wake people up, you try to red pill, you try to tell them, but they just don't see it, and it happens. And like I feel like I don't know if we're winning or losing this battle. I don't, but I do know more people are waking up. I do know that for a fact.
I love this shirt. I got this shirt. I don't remember. Probably, I don't
I
know.
don't
Wear it
practice
40 ounces.
Santeria.
Yeah.
Ain't got no crystal ball.
Poor fella died of a heroin overdose, is what they told us.
Yeah.
Um, but wow, you know what? I actually, in the mid 2000s, went to the original Hard Rock Casino in Vegas. Now it is now the Virgin Casino. Okay. Now uh, Hard Rock International bought the Mirage, who was owned by MGM, just bought them, and the sale will go through next year. But
And
I
Virgin
saw,
Mobile, yeah, it's like that Bronson guy is going to space, dude.
yeah, but you know what? Guess what? I got to see their little shrine. They had a shrine for the Sublime guy. Okay. I
That's
got to see
cool.
a
Yeah,
shrine. They had a shrine in the Hard Rock, and I would imagine they'll do it with the new hotel. They had a shrine, a whole thing with his guitar, his
and what's your
lyrics.
favorite Sublime song, dude?
Oh man, I don't know, dude.
I like Wrong Way.
I like a lot of the music. I don't know like every song because it's not like you know.
Cigarette in her lips, but I'm staring at her tits, but it's the wrong way. It's the wrong way. It's not even the right
Um,
melody, but you know the lyrics.
but I was sad what happened to him. If that's exactly what happened to him, but um, yeah.
Billy, what time is it? Do I have
It's
it? What
okay. So you're in Ohio, right? So you're in the Eastern Standard Time,
East?
11:52, and I know you got to probably work tomorrow, don't you?
No, I don't have to be at work early at all. I was just asking. I could
Oh,
stay
good,
up, bro.
good, good, because I got a couple more beers to drink.
Same, bro. Same. And this stream is going way better than I thought. I'll be up for maybe a little bit longer, man. We've been on for 2 hours now. That's why I asked.
I
Wow.
know, I know.
I had no idea.
Wow, I love your Christopher
Wow.
Walken. I love it,
With
dude.
all live stream. 2 hours. I would have seen the time, but the watch got the out my ass. Couldn't see the time. That was done.
I love it. How long have you been doing?
Bam!
Oh shit, he's not done. He's not done. No, how long have you been doing Christopher Walken, and when did you when did you believe you had perfected it? Because you definitely have his voice perfected.
No, my voice is literally kind of like his, so it kind of comes naturally. I can't do impressions. I can't, but my voice is like naturally like his. I have a very halting way of speaking sometimes, and I it kind of works for it. I don't. I think it's very lame to do a Christopher Walken impression, but if it makes
I think
people
it's cool.
happy, I'll do it.
Makes me happy.
I'm a crowd pleaser.
I love it. I love it, man. I think
But
I like
I
it
still
because
think
I
it's lame.
love the actor. I think I like the actor. I think I like, and so, you know,
Turbo Turd says, I don't know. I don't know if he's talking about my Christopher Walken. He says it's the funniest shit ever. Well, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, bro.
Turbo Turd, why don't you come up here live, buddy?
Yeah, come on, man. I put the
And
link in there. Miss
Matt, come
Stephanie,
up.
Turbo Turd. Let's talk.
Let's have
I'm
like
gonna be here. I'm gonna
come
be
on,
here. Come on. If not, we'll go backstage soon.
Yeah,
But let's get on here. Let's have Christmas. Hoffcast Christmas. That's what I wanted to do.
And Hoff don't bite. You know, he's not gonna bite you. Now,
Well, don't let the shark fool you. Yeah.
I love
that was my nickname in college, dude, was the tiger shark, because I drank like a fish and I'd eat anything.
Miss Stephanie says she's going to come up soon, Hoff. Yay! Miss Stephanie's coming up
Yes.
live. Love you. Thank you. Come up. Oh, awesome. Matt, what about you, Matt? Can you come up, buddy?
He said in a few minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Matt
Let's
said
do this.
Come up too.
Let's do it. You're welcome. As long as I can figure it out, I will get you all on here and we'll have a jolly old time. Absolutely. Dude, this has been such a good night, even though I thought it was going to be a bad night. I really did. And you all make it happen. It's crazy. It's
so
crazy.
Happy. I'll be honest with you, and I think a lot of people are happy. And I know a lot of people that come on the chat have already known you for a long time, but I'll be honest with you, I just met you not too long ago.
No, I actually kind of feel like you're almost an OG now, but yeah.
Seriously, I mean, I met you on, I think it was Crumb's channel.
Yeah, Crumb, dude. Crumb, I asked him to come by.
Yeah, I hope he's able to. Now, I know it's about 8:56 p.m. over there.
No, we've been keeping in touch, but I think when I told him earlier I didn't think I could be on, he kind of just called it a night,
Maybe he did. But love the Mr. Crumb. I was on his show.
Crumb's awesome. Larry's awesome.
Larry's great too, and man, I hope he pops in here too. But yeah, don't follow Crumb. Everybody subscribe to Don't Follow Crumb, because that is
exactly
channel. He's on 2 strikes.
Yeah, he got 2 strikes. He's done for another week, and he'll be back. He'll be back stronger than ever.
He's going to come back. I think he said he's going to come back after January 1st, and he's going to have to be real careful. So he said
that's what I've been doing. But tonight, I just fucking ripped my shit tonight. I let it off. Baby. You know why? Because my strikes are gone. I waited months. I minced my words. Tonight, I said, hey, fuck it. I'm going to say what I want to say. I'll take a strike. If I get to say what I want to say. But the podcast is coming as well. And that's going to be where Hoff is going to say the same shit he says here, but worse or better, depending on how you feel about it. But
the truth will be told.
Look at this.
There'll be no censorship.
Is there anyone here yet? Come here. I don't know if you try to join, let me know so I can check for the notification. Turbo and Stephanie,
And I think Matt Brooks says he's going to come on too.
And Matt, yeah.
Yeah.
This would be awesome. We get these people on, it'd be awesome.
Hey, man,
come here, come on. Speak your mind about love.
I gotta talk to Freddie. Freddie, I'm almost out of Freddie. Oh no, no, no! I don't want to be out of Freddie. Yeah,
Meg said, Hoff will bite you.
I will bite you. Yeah, if you ask nicely, he will.
Yeah, yeah. It's a nibble. I don't bite a nibble, dude. I don't bite a nibble. All right? The difference. I'm biting a nibble.
Dude, one time she told me, man, that's too hard. Like, I guess I went from nibbling to biting. Like, it was like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It never happened again. But, oh, gosh. Fun times. You're like, what are you
Well,
talking
what
about?
time is it, Billy?
It's 11 p.m. Central, midnight your time.
Midnight? And what time exactly?
11:59 p.m.
Okay, so I'll give 5 more minutes. If anyone wants to show up, you show up. If not, we're going backstage. And I think that's where a lot of people like to go on my stream. I don't know why.
Sure, but let's give them an opportunity. Like you said, give them an opportunity to come up
I
here
have.
live. Yeah,
Do
they got
5 more minutes?
Yeah, and I think with I know Miss Stephanie. Sometimes it'll take her a few minutes to get up here, but then she does come up.
Also, I think I don't know why, but people like just let me go when I do my streams for the most part. I think they don't want to get in the way. And I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm saying like have your opinion, but sometimes I go on rants real hard. You all know that. I go on my rants and I just don't think people want to have any part of that. I don't blame them.
Well,
My rants aren't, for everyone.
I think everybody in chat I think we're like kind of friends. We're kind of all on the same wavelength, and So I think if you wait a little bit of time, they're going to come up. I mean, I know.
No, I think if we go backstage, we're going to have fun.
Well, we can.
And I think that's what everyone's waiting for. Yeah, I believe so. It's 12 o'clock. I've done 2 hours.
Yeah, already.
I didn't even plan on being here tonight. I worked. I stressed out all fucking night about this, and I can't get my computer on. I still can't. And I decided that I had to do it because it's like it's a thing for me. It's like a ritual, but not only that, it's like you're my friends, you're my people, and I feel like I want to talk to you. And if you guys show up, I'll show up, and that's why I showed up tonight. You know what I mean? Because I like talking to you all. We are going to call it a stream, but we will be backstage. All right.
I actually was looking forward to your show, dude. Like Sunday. By Sunday,
I know,
like,
dude.
I was going on live Tuesday, and then I couldn't find you live, and I think other people were trying to find you too. And like,
I was so disappointed. I put that video out. I said I was so disappointed that I couldn't fucking do it, man, the way I wanted to. But this was better.
You. I'll be honest with you. We were kind of worried. I mean, I was a little bit worried about, is this guy okay, or something happened, or like, because he was like, we're gonna try to do this every Tuesday, like this is gonna be a thing, and then like a few minutes after 8 o'clock, you put out, or 9 o'clock your time, you put out a PSA, and I because I kept clicking back to see if you're live. I caught it right after a few minutes after you put it on. I think it was one of the first people that watched it and responded. But you know what? Thank you for doing that. Thank you for caring about your fans.
Bro, I was not even going to come on tonight, and I said, I have to because I want to talk to you guys. That's the only reason. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't come on here for any other reason than to just talk with you all. And I'm so blessed this Christmas to have you guys come here and talk to me and like be part of this. It's not me. This is not Hoffcast is not the reason we're here. It's not. I'm only a simple part of this that is trying to be positive about everything, and the fact that everyone else wants to be part of that is just so amazing. I I can't believe it. I
You have
literally can't
energy.
believe it.
Honestly, guy, you have energy that protrudes from you, man. Young man. You think you're like getting old, but I mean, yeah, you are. But in actuality, you're still a very young man. Okay, but you have this energy that protrudes from you, dude, and it's truth and
I
knowledge
don't know
and
how to look at
and
myself from a
fun
third
and fun and
person
comedy
perspective.
and
Right.
you know you have great taste in music and that sort of thing and sweaters too. I love it, man. I
This
love
sweater
the shark.
matches.
I love it.
What was the thumbnail? What did that look like? Did it look like this? Because I tried to make it look like this.
I'd have to look back at it. I can't even remember. Sorry.
Do we have any guests in yet, or are they still waiting for the
I
backstage?
I
Because
guess
I got 6 viewers right now. It's midnight.
yeah, they're all
What's
watching you.
happening? What's happening?
They like you. Why else dude, if we didn't like you or like your show, we wouldn't be here. And I'm gonna tell you right
I'm
now,
not asking for sympathy. I'm just
no,
saying, like, this is
no,
incredible.
what I mean is the reason I'm here is because I like you and
Mitch
everything,
says,
I like your message
great
and
stream as always, Hoff. I'm off to bed. I'll hop on sometime soon. Yes, Mitz. Mitz, you are welcome anytime. I would love to have you as a guest because we've never spoke face to face, and you give me the shit. You give me all the good info. You give me that nitty gritty, that willy nilly, and I swear, Mitz smarter than me, hands down. If she did a stream, she'd kill it, hands down, hands down. Meg says, "Hawk got a good clit ticker with the man tash." Yeah, you know that. You know that. Yeah, you know.
dang, that's funny.
Give it that old mustache ride there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been known to please a lady. How about you, Billy? You ever been
Of
known to
course.
please a lady?
Yeah, I've been there,
I
done that.
believe that for sure. I mean, that's a rhetorical question.
Yeah, I've been there and done that a few times. Probably more than a few times, but um, never caught anything. And so I'm like, yeah. I don't know where they come
Turbo
from.
says, I'm just listening because I'm busy. I'm laughing so much. Crystal, okay, well, all right. Well, you guys are so fucking nice. Why? I don't understand why you're so nice to me. It's awesome. And this is the best energy I've ever had on a stream. Everyone's so happy. Everyone's just feeling it, I feel like. Like, everyone's just, yeah, I love it so much. I love you. Oh my gosh, I'm just such a good mood. And this is amazing to me because of how depressed I was earlier. I've already talked about this, but damn, you guys are cool. Damn, you guys are cool. Billy, what's on your mind, man?
Just thinking the same really warm thoughts. This is, time for family and friends and I think we were all looking forward to seeing you tonight, and
Oh
not
shit!
not particularly the show.
Oh
I'll just
shit,
say,
dude!
but
We
we were, we wanted to see you, and no, your show is really good. Hey, look at Matt's
we got a
here.
guest,
What's up,
bro.
guys?
Yeah,
Santa Claus denier here.
I had to
Matt,
go
what?
get. I had to
Yeah,
go
take a
get beer.
shower.
I was on a beer run.
Oh, you went and
Hell
got a beer
yeah,
run.
my
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
He's
So
here.
yes.
That's why it took me a minute. I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna go get beer."
Okay, we were wondering. We were like, man, is anybody gonna show? And then Miss Stephanie may be here too. We'll see.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, bro. Hell yeah. Merry Christmas. I mean, Christ,
Cheers,
yeah.
brother. Cheers, brother.
Happy
Yeah,
holidays.
Merry Christmas.
The PC way. Happy holidays. You know, and when motherfuckers come at me and they say Merry Christmas, I'm like, "What do you not give a fuck about New Year's? What's your problem? You don't like New Year's?" So that's my counter because I don't give a fuck about the religious aspect of it. But that's what it is when people say Merry Christmas instead of Happy Holidays. That's all they're getting at is, hey, I'm religious. That's all they're saying.
No, I just say.
But I also think there's the opposite way of looking at that.
Which
it's been
what?
No, what did you repeat what you just said?
Oh, so I was making a dig. It's like, what? You don't want a Happy New Year? As far as Happy Holidays, plural, numerous holidays. But the ones that say are like set on Merry Christmas are the Christians. In comparison to Merry Christmas or Happy Kwanzaa. There's fucking anything. Basically.
Happy
Hanukkah, yeah.
Okay, so I get your satire now. What is Kwanzaa, by the way?
I'm not sure what.
Does anyone know?
I'll look it up.
Country in Africa.
I think Kwanzaa fell by the wayside when Black Lives Matter happened.
Nobody really talks about Kwanzaa. Kwanzaa is just a PC conversation piece. Is all that is. Just to throw that in there. That's all it is.
Matt Brooks, dude, nice background, dude.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it
looks better than mine, man.
I'm getting ready to get out of here in a couple weeks, though.
I'm glad you showed up, man. Yeah, I really am.
Thanks for having me.
Have a Merry Christmas, my brother. So glad to see you.
I like your enthusiasm about it. I like the sweater and the hat.
Oh, dude, you got to do it, man. You got to have the right perspective this time of year when we're going into a dark winter.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because it's funny. It's gonna be 88 degrees here on Christmas.
Hell yeah, dude! I wish that was the case here.
It's gonna be a hot fuck. There's no doubt.
88. Wait, you're a little bit further south than me.
It's gonna be a hot fuck.
North. It says it's gonna be about 82 here in the Austin area.
Oddly, we get just as hot weather, if not hotter, in Dallas Fort Worth than you do. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how the hell that is because we're a little bit north of the equator, but it gets fucking hot here.
Well, you're further. Well, for one, you're further from the water. Like I would say, is Austin closer to the Galveston or Dallas, or is it about the same? Or no, I would say sure. Austin's closer, right?
Yeah.
So maybe it had something to do with it, but I don't know. Maybe we have hill country here and you don't. Do you have hill country in Dallas?
No, fuck no.
You're more flat. You're more flat.
I live in one of the highest elevated parts of the city because
3 feet.
Yeah, I know it's not shit, but there's different areas I can go to and look down, upon in the city, and I'm like, holy shit, it's nice to be in this area.
Okay. So you have a little hills. You have some hills.
It's minor. You have to go out west. Yeah. You have to go out towards Possum Kingdom Lake.
Matt, when are you starting your own show, dude?
Nah, not gonna happen.
He said no.
Dude, he's so fucking good. He's so straight-minded and level-headed.
You guys have
I'm off the rails, but this guy, he's like, I wish I had that kind of mentality.
You guys can sit here and balance the pressures of, am I going to get a strike? I got to watch what I say. Oh, is it going to happen? Me, I don't want to go through that. For me, it's just too much. I don't think it would take too terribly long to build up to 1,000 subscribers. I could probably do it in a year and a half.
Oh, you could do it quicker than that, dude. I guarantee it.
But I don't want to go through with it. And
4 years in.
We'll get you there.
I've trolled some people in the past, not like hardcore, but I'll go into people's live streams. I'll just fuck with them because honestly, there's some really bad people on YouTube, and they need to be put in their place. Not saying I'm the one that needs to do it, but if you're dumb enough to pop off and say certain things, and you got to realize some of these chats, they have people from other people's streams, in their little army that go back and report to them, and that's the best part. And that's how trolling really works: is a little group of people get together. Hey, so and so's on.
Yeah, let's go harass.
Let's go over there. And it doesn't matter if they block.
I'm not about harassing them. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm about doing my own thing and kind of sailing my own ship.
There's an art to take
leaving everyone else alone.
There's an art to taking down a channel. I mean, one troll can say, "Hey, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna talk shit. I don't care if they, block me off for 5 minutes. You say something, and then we'll get 18 other people in, and before they know it, you recycle. Your 5 minutes is up. You're back." A normal person, that's going to wear down on, especially the unknown factor of how long it's going to go on for. Only the people that planned it know. And so, any of that shit, everybody's going to get trolls. Hell, if you had 3 times the subscribers, you would have more trolls.
That's true.
Yeah, no doubt, dude. Look, they're all bots. They're all bots. My trolls are bots, dude. They're not even real.
That's sad.
My trolls are bots. All I have is love in
Yeah.
my community. And the shit that I do get, they're fake. And
Yeah.
that makes me very happy. At the same time, I'm like, well, how do I fight like censorship?
I may have this terminology off, but I've been seeing something recently that's just like the same jargon. It's different names, but they spell out the word like Vark Tech. Have y'all seen that?
The architect, it's build the system. Yeah.
Okay, I think it's like Vark Tech, but like I keep seeing it everywhere.
Destroy
Oh
the
yeah, you know what
architect.
it is? I already looked it up. It's like a porn site or something where you. Yeah, I already looked it up. I put it in there and put it in the search bar, and it's like some sort of and I didn't click into it, but it's some kind of porn site or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's that one also. I think we've talked about this. The one
I'm
that
not
reads,
aware of this.
there's one that reads like XXX hot boys and girls nude or some shit XXX.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, I've
No.
seen that.
Well,
I've seen
maybe
that.
actually I have, but I didn't click on. I didn't try to figure out where that was coming from, but I did.
Hey,
find it.
both. Hey, guys, do you have your phones available?
I'm on my phone.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, never mind that. Me too. If you go to Antifa.com, search that in your phone right now. I've told this before several times, but I think it's
It goes
absolutely
to the White House.
fascinating.
Right? It goes to the White
It
House.
goes to White House's webpage. Antifa.com goes to whitehouse.gov. Don't play me no more, bitches. Don't try to play me. You know what I'm saying? It's obvious.
Hey, is the Mank still in the chat?
What's up?
The Mank, is he still in the chat?
I don't know. I'm in
The chat section's fucked up because you have to pull it up compared to like your face being.
I'm on my phone. Did you not hear that, Matt?
Yeah, I hear you, buddy.
No, Matt, dude. This stream almost didn't happen because my computer's dead. I'm on my phone right now,
I saw
and
that, man. I watched the PSA. I'm sorry to hear that. It sucks.
yeah, I'm glad you saw that. But yeah, it's rough times for Hoff. But guess what? He will not stop. He will not shut up. He will be here, and he will stay.
Last thing you want some shit to go down the hall around Christmas time, and then bam. Were you gonna get a laptop or a desktop?
No, get a desktop.
Yeah, I'm actually planning on getting a desktop, but it's not going to be anytime soon because spent a lot of money on Christmas. Yeah.
I want to show Bank my Union Jack flag, show my love for my British heritage. Is that popping up? It's over there. Yep, there it is. And then I've got the St. Andrew's flag in the hallway. I can't see that, but yeah. I bombard my house with English and Union Jack flags, just so I never forget.
I got some English. I got some English in me.
You probably do. I mean,
No,
What, you're white?
I've got Scottish. You see my red hair. I've got Scottish, Irish. I'm 1/4 Czechoslovakian.
Nice.
Also,
I actually did.
Where do you think I get my good looks from? It's definitely not from the Scottish and English.
Check him out.
No, I'm not joking, dudes. My stepdad is 1% Nigerian,
What the hell?
which makes me black. All right, so fuck off.
Well, there's
Awesome.
a lot of white people in like South Africa.
I'm not even joking though, but
No, I
it's
believe
true.
you. Well, I mean, there was a they call it the company, like the East India Company, when basically England went in and took over places like India and South Africa. Well, Nigeria has an English influence to it. England went into Nigeria and pulled some fuckery. I mean, that was the majority of the world, though. I mean, not every country, but I mean, English were everywhere. I mean, you can even go to South America. There's a place called the Falkland Islands, right outside of Argentina. And there was a Falkland Islands War in the 80s that every fucking English person hates because, some people died and they're like, wasn't worth it over like a fucking little bitty island that has like 1,800 people.
Well, there were the 82nd Airborne went in there. I actually was in a unit with one of these guys that jumped in from the 82nd Airborne. He was in my unit, in my Texas Army National Guard unit there at Camp Mabry in the early 90s. He went on to become a lieutenant, but back then he was just like a sergeant, But he come out of that mission back in the early '80s, and he
Yeah, that was
said they jumped in. They jumped in at like 500 or 800 feet. They jumped in really low and really quick, and they went in there. And from my understanding, they were there to help some college students that were taken captive or hostage, something like that. Is that true? Or
Well,
I mean,
Argentina wanted it back. They said, we're staring at this fucking island that's like, I'm going to be wrong on how far out it is, but I want to say 60 to 80 miles out. Maybe less,
Yeah.
maybe 50 from Argentina. And they have a hard on for it. And they say, oh, X amount of time has passed. This is ours. We're taking it back.
kind of like, yeah.
And the English said, hell the fuck no, you're not. And the English gave back a lot of countries. Look, they gave India back after World War II. Obviously, the influence in Nigeria is gone. We all, of course, know about America.
What the fuck's going on with Brexit, dude?
Belize was one of the later places they gave up. If you think about it, as a Central American country, they had Belize was a Commonwealth up until like 81, 82, and now Belize is its own, government. But yeah,
But seriously, like, what's with Brexit, dude?
Brexit is a done deal. No matter, I mean, a mate can speak of this better than I can. Obviously, I sadly haven't even gone to England yet. It's my plan. I want to retire there, but basically die there. But Brexit's a done deal. It's set. It's gone through. They got
What happened?
They got out of the EU. And
They separated?
Well, they got out of the EU as far as the tradings and the tariffs and everything going on with that and how they react with the other countries. They're more. They look at themselves less as European. And like just, hey, I'm English. This is Great Britain.
Well, here's the deal with Brexit. Okay, so think of all these countries, nations were their own countries. They all had their own currency. So what happened is they sort of tried to band together to form a one world currency within Europe.
The euro.
And what happened is so there was not going to be the British pound anymore. There's going to be euros and So what it was a mass redistribution of wealth, and UK wasn't going to have it. UK said,
really?
F you, we're not doing it. And so
you said that was a redistribution of wealth?
Yeah,
I believe that, man. That's crazy, dude.
Well, like
I believe that's what it was.
That's what we have in the United States, right? So we have a central government called the federal government. And what happens is these 50 states, all the people contribute towards this federal income tax, this money they spend on things that we don't even need, probably just boondoggles, just wasted money that really could be put to really good use. But I don't know. I'm probably just completely off the line here.
You know what?
All right, boys.
You know what to me, and I'm not going to hone it out long. I know it's not really super interesting topic, but we got Mankin here, and he's English. But as far as England going and taking over places, obviously the English-Irish controversy that never really went away. The fact that England went in and into Ireland said, "Hey, this chunk of land, now this is Northern Ireland. This is England, and this can be part of the Commonwealth." So part of Great Britain being Northern Ireland, and I know how to piss off Irish people. The best way to piss off Irish people,
I'm Irish.
The best way to piss an Irish person off is there's a city in Northern Ireland, and it's got two names. You can either refer to it as Derry or Londonderry. And so the reason why Londonderry is an ordeal is because they look at it in a Protestant standpoint. And if you call it Derry and you're Irish, you're more than likely Irish Catholic. So that's a big deal. So when you see it on the map, Derry / that's
a big deal.
Yeah, and so if you go to an Irish person and be like, so which one is it, Derry or Londonderry? They will literally tell you to fuck off. They know
absolutely, man. That's them. Yeah.
They know what side you're playing, but basically you claim that you're English or you have pro England, and you just tell a fucking.
You can't call your shit different. There's people who are territorial. You know what I mean? They're very territorial, and they will stand up for it, just like us. And I fucking respect the shit out of that. Irish, they're hard, man. They're drunk, just like me.
But a lot of English are too, especially if like Mank. He's from Manchester. He can tell you if they classified as northern, but basically the way England works is anything north of fucking London, you're either like northern or southern from London. And those Manx, there's some bad motherfuckers up there. Manx.
Y'all got gangs? Y'all got gangs in I mean, like I asked, like you're living there. Are there gangs in the UK? Like we
Street
have gangs.
Of
Like,
course.
Watch a movie called Legends. It's based
Gangs
off.
are everywhere.
But okay. So, but is
They just
that
don't have a
government?
name there.
Is
It's not
this
the
government?
Yakuza or the Mafia.
Bill, watch a movie
But
called
it,
Legends. It's about the Cray brothers, two English gangsters in the 50s and 60s. It's an awesome movie. It's got
Legends.
Tom Hardy in it.
Damn, I want to look that up. Dude, Tom Hardy is the
Yeah,
shit.
Tom
Dude.
Hardy.
Right,
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Tom
can
Hardy
watch
is
him.
fucking awesome.
I can watch that guy.
It's only 5 or 6 years old, and it was two English brothers that were like raising hell, and I think it was East London or maybe it's West London. It doesn't matter. They were raising hell. Good movie. He plays both brothers, and there's a fight scene where like the two.
It's called
brothers,
Raising. What is it called? Raising Hell.
No, it's called Legends.
Oh, Legends. Let's see.
It's awesome. It's got good reviews, good
Looking at it right
ratings.
now.
No PC bullshit. They actually truly take it back to the date it was in. They don't fabricate it. Like
Yeah,
we
it's
do.
called Legend. Legend. Just one word. Legend. 2015.
No S.
Yeah, there's just one word called Legend. That's it. That's the name of the film. 2015.
Guys, I'm gonna end this, but I'm gonna stay backstage, okay? And I'll be here, but I have to end the stream soon because it's been a rough night for your boy. Not gonna lie.
Hey, Mank, at least you're not from Birmingham. Those people get made fun of the worst. Birmingham. They got like this. The end of everything has like a high note to it, and so like everybody in England makes fun of like they call them Brummies. They get made fun of big time.
No, you can make fun of me. I'm gonna plug some shit. I'm gonna plug.
Go for it. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Hard. But first, what do you guys want to plug?
I got nothing.
Billy, tell them where to find you, dude. Put your shit in the chat.
Billy the Kid Norwood. Everybody knows where to find me.
Of course, you're a legend on YouTube at this point. The Santa Claus denier over here, Matt, my boy, dude. He, he's not wrong, but I think it's time to wrap this up. I can't believe that this even happened.
Yeah,
tonight.
You're showing 2 hours and 33 minutes, man.
Yeah, I didn't expect to do 1 minute tonight.
I was on
so
here
this is fucking awesome.
I was just back and forth in the chat.
You're an OG. You're a real bro, my man. So, before I say anything, do you want to wish anyone happy holidays?
Yeah, let's.
Or you want to say fuck him?
Turbo Turd, you're still there. Bank, Merry Christmas. I don't really know anybody else in your chat. There was that Wookiee guy. God damn, was he on some?
Well, no, Wookiee Supremacy is my dude. He's been there since the fucking first video I ever did. This guy is my guy. Wookiee Supremacy.
He was at about a 9 the entire time. It's like, oh shit.
No, he's my guy. Wookiee Supremacy is my guy, dude. He's my guy. I've never met him. I've never seen him. But he's always been there.
Good shit.
So, let me wrap this up. We'll go backstage. I can't believe this happened tonight. I can't believe how good this was. I can't believe that I have people who want to be part of this, and I love all of you for that. I really do. Like, you don't understand how much this means to me. You really don't. And I'm saying this now. I'll never say it again. In fact, I'll probably tell you all to go fuck yourselves.
Hell yeah.
Soon. But right now, I'm going to tell you that you all fucking mean the world to me. And this stream that was not going to happen tonight turned out to be one of the best streams I've ever done in my life. And damn, dudes. You guys are fucking awesome.
Did you ever watch Sopranos off?
No.
No, you never did?
I think that's a lot of time I don't need to spend on things. But if anyone wants to come backstage, the link is there. We will be here for quite a minute. I promise you. We will be here on backstage with Matt Brooks, Billy the Kid, and myself. The chat's there. The link's there. If you want to come by.
Put the link in there. Hoff, can you put it in one more time? Or
Dude, that's a lot of work. Can
I
you
know.
do it?
Never mind. I would, but I don't have a wrench, so I can't.
I have to make myself look bad and
Why doesn't
have
Billy have
like
a
have
wrench?
my phone underneath my chin for like 4 minutes in order to do that. And I
Give
don't
me a
want to look
wrench,
that
Hoff.
bad.
Give me my wrench back. You had already had.
I
Give
know
me.
I didn't take it away, dude. You got all the wrenches. I will give it, but I can't
I
do it
don't.
right
Do I?
now,
I don't think I have a wrench.
dude.
I
When you
can't
get
put a wrench.
you will have a golden wrench if I could do it.
Well, you can. You can
Golden
actually
wrench.
make that happen. You can
Hoff,
actually make that
Is there a
happen.
golden wrench?
Yes, you could.
There is.
You can actually
How much
make
do I
me
have to pay?
You can make me co-owner of the channel, and then I'll have one of those wrenches. But you won't do that, I know. But whatever.
No, I
It's
will
fine.
get you a wrench, man. You have to be my guy. You are my guy. But everyone, yeah, Merry Christmas to all. If I can do a stream tomorrow, if my computer actually works, I
I'll be
will
here.
do a legitimate stream tomorrow with all the stuff I wanted to talk about. But I have to say, this was a beautiful stream tonight. It was so fun. It was so nice. It was so good to just have people just kind of let loose and just remember that we're human and what's happening is happening. So if you want to come backstage, please do so. If not, we're going to have that happen. You guys, you said your piece?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just support Hoffcast. What a wonderful guy, great host. You know, just
Yeah, good job, Hoff.
yep, good job, man. I keep coming back. We keep coming back for a reason. It's because we are having a great time, and we want to see you grow. We want to see you get better at your craft.
You do a good job of
Um,
orchestrating a
yeah,
panel too, as far as the
yeah,
flow, the ebb and flow of the
sure.
conversation.
Man,
I want to see you grow, dude. I want to see you turn into like a freaking great blossom of a flower. You know what I mean? Like,
I can't say anything to that. That was the nicest words of all time right there, what you guys just
you're
said.
already a flower.
Like seriously, that was
You're like this little flower,
Yeah.
and you could just you got so much more you could grow. I just want to see it. It'd
I,
be fun.
I was fucking dying.
I don't really want to grow. I want to have a strong community like we
There you
have.
go.
You know
There
what
you
I mean?
go.
I don't
That's
want a
right.
bunch of fake ass motherfuckers around here.
Sure.
I don't want views just for the fucking sake of views. I do this because I get to meet people like you guys.
Well,
And I have
you don't
so
really
much
you don't really sell out until you start getting sponsorships and you start like sponsoring products that you don't even give a fuck about.
Hoff ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, I know. That's
Hoff
what I'm saying. Like that's
Hoff
the
ain't
only way
doing
you
that.
can really sell out. Like I was listening to a guy earlier. He's like, "Yeah, I have people come and contact me, but I'm not pimping you guys out. Like I don't even like give a fuck about some of these products."
I
So it's
don't
very
care how big Hoff gets. He ain't doing ads.
You mean
He ain't.
you ain't gonna show off the jackery? If the jackery people come to you and say, "Hey, man,
Hoff,
will you
I don't
use
give a shit. Hoff ain't doing ads. No way. No way. There's no fucking way. Dude, a lot of my favorite people have fallen. And they say they see the dollar bill. They see the money signs in their eyes. Hoff ain't gonna do that to you. Hoff will not do that to you.
dude. I know
I'm
one.
not going to come on here and talk about Blue Chew or vaccines or some kind of supplement that's going to make your life better.
This
Hoff will
episode
not
brought to you
do
by
that.
Manscaped
I
2.0.
promise. The day they offer me something like that, I'll say, hey, no thanks.
Dude, I watch a channel where the guy the whole month of October, all the super chats when people are sending them is like, oh, by the way, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Everything donated here is going to Susan G. Komen Foundation. He didn't do it because he said, I'm going to do it on stream so you guys see. People have been lighting his ass up. I want to see receipts. I want to see.
ooh, yeah, that happens.
It's like, dude, if you're going to be a scumbag, it's a slot channel. He's a gambler. Go figure. So, like,
I'm not saying that I won't do a Patreon maybe one day where I'll have exclusive content, but what I do here, I'll never do ads. I'll never ever ask for anything like that, dude. That's fucked up. I do kind of want to do my own podcast soon
well,
where
Huff,
I'm just talking. I
don't look
talked
at it
about that
that
earlier.
perspective because I'm a firm believer, somebody that has worked on commission in the past, that you should get paid for what you do. So, the price tag to it is debatable, but you taking any kind of monetary funds for this, there's no shame in that. You're up here, you're entertaining people, you're putting your time in. So there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a certain charisma you have to go about it.
I agree, man, but I do understand that I do not have the audience enough to
well, I was just saying, if
garner wages, but at the same time, I don't want that. You know what I mean? I'm in a weird place.
You can find certain streams where you can just tell they're all about the super chats or whatever. Just like, it's kind of pathetic. But then you get the ones that don't really give a fuck about the super chats and they still get them, and it's just it's nuanced. There's a way to go about it.
I don't know if I can do that, man. I really don't know if I can do that.
Look, yeah, I mean, what Matt's saying is absolutely true. I mean, there's
I know it's right, but I mean, at the same time, I just don't know if I could do that. Like, it's some people give a lot of money for nothing, man. I can't do that.
Maybe you'll grow into it, or and you'll decide how you want to do it, and so that what I mean. It's like legit, and like monetization. Not everybody chooses to be monetized.
I don't do this for that.
Right, exactly. I know you know. You do it for freedom. You do it to, we know.
I'm lucky that I have anyone who listens to me, let alone try to take money from you people. Fuck off. I'm not doing that.
But what it does is it allows you, it gives other people, like it gives your audience, if they want to tip you or give you some money, that's what it allows you.
That's not what I'm here for.
All you're doing is checking a box. You're turning on the thing and you're saying, look, it doesn't mean you're accepting donations or whatever. But look, what if people like you so much they want to help you out with buying your laptop or your new desktop?
I think I think that's overwhelming to me. That anyone would be that nice. I don't know how to accept compliments. I don't know how to accept people watching my stream. I really don't. Like, it's amazing to me. I don't know how to even understand that people are here talking to me right now, let alone giving money. I'm not going to ask for that. I work hard. I build my shit from the ground up. And the fact that anyone would ever want to do that is just beyond my grasp. I would never ask for that. What I do is I work for my shit. When I have problems, I try to solve the problems like I did tonight. I could have, I put that video out earlier. I said, hey, I'm not going live tonight. I went live tonight, and it was the best stream I've probably ever fucking had. And there was no money involved.
Sure. And
there's nothing like that.
Off your little cell phone. Isn't that amazing how that worked?
There's no money involved. I had to
help you at first. And I was like, please look
at your chat. No, you did help. That's for sure.
Please look at your chat, because I told you pretty much right off the bat, dude, your audio was like.
That's what I'm saying, man. We're a community. We help each other. I say that every time. I say, if I sound like shit, if I look like shit, let me know. We'll fix it. We'll get it taken care of. But man, this is just. It's kind of overwhelming to me, Matt.
Yeah, buddy.
I think if you did this, you'd feel the same way, man.
Yeah, probably.
I forgot we're still live. Fuck, can we go backstage?
Yeah, we are live.
I've been talking my ass off like
that. Shut up. Say bye to everybody, I guess. And
shit, I've been talking I've been backstage.
Live. No, we're live, dude. But you haven't said anything.
Well, he says Hoff is always better when he's a little soft. Well, I'm always a little soft, my man. I'm very soft. Soft. Not soft. Nothing soft here. Hard as shit. I was gonna say Hoffcast is being generous mood, and he until he asked for money.
Oh my god.
No, Turbo's my guy. Hey, Turbo, send me money. All right.
He wants to know what Australian dollar's like.
Hey, well, give me 350.
350.
My favorite is the. We talked about this a couple weeks ago. I think it was on Billy's podcast. He had that Canadian dude. But I love Canadian money. That shit's so badass.
Me?
Like, they're green and blue and red, and you can't tear them. It's like plastic paper.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's got a certain.
So it's like laminated. Is it like laminated? Or
I can't explain it because I've never actually felt one, but I've seen people tamper with it online on here, and like it's badass. Oh shit, where's Bill?
Chief, did
we lose Bill?
Yeah, we lost him, man. He'll be back though. He knows what he's doing. But we do need to go backstage.
Yeah, go for it. Hit it.
Damn, dude. I
prefer
backstage. Matt.
Yeah.
Tell him who you are, dude. Tell him, hey, I'm here. I'm Matt Brooks. And I'm here to take over the fucking world. And once I do a fucking podcast or a stream, you're all fucked. That's who you are, dude.
I've never been one to really sell myself. Not trying to be humble.
I know that you're the most modest guy I've ever met, but you're the most you're super fucking brilliant, and I think your mind needs to be heard, man, because I think you're fucking brilliant, dude. I think you're so level-headed.
Muscle in the body, even though it's not a muscle, it's just an old saying. No, I feel like if you're not learning every day, and you're not always willing to learn more, you've given up, and it's not a good thing. So I always try to, continue to read and educate myself on certain topics, even if they're fucking ridiculous. Like sometimes I put down when we speak because some of the conspiracy theories that are spoken of, I'm literally lost in the dark on. But, if I wasn't here, I wouldn't be able to hear about them, and I would continue to be in the dark. So
that's the thing, dude. We're all learning from each other.
Yeah. And
as long as we don't.
I find it okay to admit that you don't know about a topic. Don't be a know-it-all.
Exactly. That's the issue, dude. You just said it, man. The fact that people are afraid to learn new things is the issue because they've been drilled into their heads about what's happening for so long. And they're like, well, if I go against that, do I go against my beliefs? Yeah, it's cognitive dissonance,
right.
And
well, it's
a
lot of it's
people are so scared.
The jargon that we use as Americans too, things like saying the word conspiracy theory, you're taking a lot of potential truths out by calling it theory. And, that's just one amongst many things that we say, like climate change was global warming, and we reworded that because it had a little bit of a bad stigma to it. And that's the last thing they want is a bad stigma because we need to be educated on potential effects of global warming, whether you believe it's a thing or not. But it's funny how
I think it's bullshit.
We word things that are studied. Like, remember when COVID first hit? And like the term that we'd never fucking heard in our life before.
Yeah.
We'll want to see if like your job's sticking it through or not. The term, what was it? To be a necessary worker, essential worker.
Essential, yeah.
It's like, all right, I'm fucking 32 years old this time. I've got a pretty broad vocabulary in the English language, and I've never heard the term essential worker, but now it's being thrown around,
Dude, they're changing all of the definitions of anything. I got an email today saying get a flu vaccine. What the fuck is a flu vaccine? There's no such fucking thing. Vaccine is a different word now. Vaccine now means this might help you out, and we'll see. There's like a 40% chance or less, but it's literally like this is changing herd immunity.
I got
herd
the
immunity.
Booster. I got the
Do you know about herd immunity?
I got the booster.
Oh, the booster.
I got the
booster.
I got
You got the booster.
The booster.
Hey, Dr. Fauci here. He said you gotta get stabbed twice. You gotta get the booster before you go home and see your family for Christmas. You gotta get the booster.
My favorite shot is Pfizer. Pfizer.
If you don't get the boosters, you're gonna get real sick. Just like all these people who are getting sick who have the jabs and boosters.
I can't do the walking tonight. Pfizer. Fuck, I can't do it.
Pfizer.
Do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters. That's it.
You
Did it.
You got it.
It's more in the throat. The throat, dude.
Yeah.
You got do it in the throat, the back of the throat. Foo Fighters.
It's a topical thing. I'm just not on it tonight. Yeah.
Hey, all right. So we're gonna wrap this up and go backstage because almost to 3 hours.
Yeah.
So thank you all for watching tonight. If you do want to come backstage, please do. I would love you.
Oh, we lost him. I don't know. We lost him. Somehow we lost him.
Well, we're still here.
Oh yeah, I think this will become a backstage.
Okay.
I gotta go take a leak though.
Nice. I'm gonna get a
but
beer.
we're still live. No,
Yeah.
we're still live. I shouldn't even said that. Dang! I thought we weren't live anymore. I was like, oh, we're gonna take a leak. Yeah, before I would have been just like, darn.
Yeah, fucked up.
What
Fucked up.
Still gotta take a leak.
You're still live.
Oh wait, we got a guest. We got another guest.
Dude,
no,
you're live. You're live, Hoff.
You're live.
Am I live?
You're still live, dude.
2 hours 51 minutes.
I feel dead inside.
It's up to you. But yeah.
Anyways, hey, let's do this right now, everyone. Let's say hey. Let's do this before we go off stream. Wish everyone a Merry Christmas. All right.
Everyone, let's sing it. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry
Christmas. We wish
you a Merry Christmas
and a Happy
New Year.
Good tidings to all, and to all a good night. For it is now Christmas. Merry Christmas to you.
Whoa!
I hope you catch Santa Claus nailing your mother.
Oh! All right. Hey, so the links in the stream chat. If you want to join us backstage, please do. If not, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have some fun. Turbo Turd, I think he'll be here.
I hope
anyone else, you're welcome.
And Miss Stephanie.
Yeah.
I think Miss Stephanie's waiting for the private stream.
Marge Simpson.
So you all, have a Merry Christmas. I love you all. This has been the best night ever. This is the stream that I thought wouldn't happen. It ended up being the best stream ever. Yeah. So cheers to you all. I love you all.
Nice, Bill. Bill's always proud of his beer.
I know.
Well, I'm representing the state. I'm representing the state of Texas as well, the Blue Monster.
Cheers to Texas. You got 2 Texans in here.
I know.
Hey, cheers to you all. Have a happy Christmas. If I can do a stream tomorrow, I will. If not, well, we're going to try to figure shit out.
If not, go to Billy's. Because Billy
we're going to Billy's. Yeah. Cheers to y'all. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Cheers, everybody.
That's a week.